Hello, everybody. I think I'm about ready to get started. Pause the music. So, honestly, we are really close to just entering chapter 11. I'm pretty sure, like, the only thing we have to do is literally go back and watch a cutscene. And with that, we're gonna see the truth about Eden. So let's see what the game thinks the plot is. Excuse me. Yeah, we're gonna be in chapter 10 for like 10 seconds. Welcome, Parameter. The village where time is stopped, Chester learns Johanna and the Desert Claw are in fact his parents. Oh yeah, that was a plot twist. Welcome, RJ Chaos. Explain to Chester as descendant of the Star King, he's destined to save the galaxy. With the seal of the ruins broken, the time has come to travel onwards to Eden. Okay, so... I think all we gotta do is just teleport there. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Welcome, RJ Chaos and Parameter. Blue Donna confused as usual. So, our father decided to fix things. We just have to do this, apparently. I think we should have everything we need here. I mean, apparently summoning the Space Sphinx wasn't impressive enough for Griffin. The only guidepost to the path of Eden stands before thee. To proceed, insert the HA key plate that connects the past to the present. Oh, oh no, oh no. Chat, it wants me to find it in this inventory? Oh no. Oh boy. I honestly don't remember what it looks like. I'm gonna be real with you. I hope this is it. Okay, it was. Good. It's like, do you know how many pages of inventory there are, chat? It could have been anything.
Showed up in space! We're leaving now! So get back on board right away!
I think with this, we're officially... It's over from Kirby Superstar, pretty much. I was gonna say, any minute, the sun and the moon are gonna start battling each other. But I think now, literally right now, we're in chapter 11, now that we witnessed the cutscene.
A gate floating in space.
Are we supposed to go in there?
Sure does look really cool.
My, this is fantastic! The St. Eden civilization is considerably advanced.
Seems kind of like overkill, don't it?
I forgot what he
Must
looked
have
like.
Some great treasure inside.
So it's right on the other side. Eden. The Phantom Planet. The place where I was born. Mari Glen.
We finally arrived.
Captain, are we ready to enter the gate?
No, not yet. Listen up! Eden is finally within our grasp. Who knows what's waiting for us behind that gate? Could be unending riches. Or it could be an unspeakable hell. Do whatever it takes to get good and ready for anything Eden might throw at us.
I think they accidentally clipped the audio there. I swear that wasn't me. Like RJ Chaos with the Kirby emote with the Dracula, presumably cape and hair.
What is it, Kisala? How come you called me out here? Do you need something?
Jester, there's something I want to tell you.
Oh no, this can't be good.
I'm nervous about getting any closer to Mari Glen. Like I won't be able to be with everyone anymore. It's a scary feeling, and it's only getting worse.
Kisala.
I have a strong tie to Mari Glen because of who I am. And I'm sensing that something horrible is about to happen. Something huge and awful. Jaster!
You could just not go. Honestly, I don't know why half the cast even cares about going to Eden at this point. What do you have to say about this, Kasala? Jaster's Jaster and I'm me. It's nothing, don't worry about it. Oh, I'm sure nothing will happen. Anyway, let's just go back, I guess. Question mark.
I'm almost there.
Well, I guess we'll save and see if we're officially in the new chapter. I couldn't tell, the text overrode it. Oh, it's still technically chapter 10. Oh well, I guess we're not technically Eden. Well, I guess I'll just go back to the control room, because I don't really have anything else to do. It's kind of awkward it left me on the surface there with no cutscenes. Like how... Wait, did I hit no?
I told you, come see me when you're ready. Don't make me repeat myself.
Oh, I thought we were teleporting away. Okay, so the game chastises you if you hit no. I was just curious what happens if you do that. Well, we'll talk to, I guess, all the party members briefly. Lilica says, our journey doesn't end with getting Eden's treasures. Again, I don't know why she would care about Eden. Till we complete our mission and save the universe, the fight will continue. I don't know what going to Eden has to do with anything she just mentioned. Jupa says, I'm not interested in the treasures of space. I just want data on unknown planets. That's all I'll ever need. I think that's the closest we've gotten to him having a motive for it so far. Like, literally 1 minute from visiting the planet. Simon says, man alive, Eden's already right before our eyes. Get moving, Jaster, else the treasure's gonna disappear. Like, these two have a motive. Time has finally come, Mr. Rogue. Can't wait. I can hardly stand still. This is exciting, Zegram says. I can't keep up with you people. Actually gonna use this crappy old ship to go to the legendary planet. And what other ship would we be? Whatever, let's not think about it too much. Lansha says, Mari Glen, it's a strange name, but that's the real name of Eden, where we're headed. Always looking for new places, so I've got to remember it. This time I hit yes, so let's see what happens.
Then what are you waiting for? We gotta set out for Eden. Grab your gear and let's get moving.
Uh-oh. We played so long we got to the title screen song.
So, this is a whole other galaxy.
Let's see. Presuming that the gate is a type of wormhole, there is a good chance that we are no longer in the Wilherzer system.
Look, over there.
Oh, now that's a gorgeous planet.
That must be...
Apparently a bajillion towers and spires. This must be Planet East. All they need now is a shipwreck.
Looks like it's a highly civilized planet.
Finally, we've made it.
What treasures could it hold? Oh man, they must be out of this world.
Well, I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Look!
I was gonna say, funny enough, it kind of reminds me of, especially now with the Rainbow Bridge kind of thing happening.
Is that some kind of tractor beam? It's like they're inviting us in or something.
As if they always knew that we'd be coming.
Like Valhalla slash...
I'm not buying it. Don't you think it's kinda unusual that such a civilized bunch would let us outsiders just waltz right on in like this?
Yeah, but what else can we do after coming all this way?
Marvel movies
Gotta
is
take
what I
our
was gonna
chances
say.
and land.
What's your take on it, Captain?
Just like Jaster said, ain't no use in running and hiding now. We might as well accept their hospitality.
Yes, sir. We'll follow their guide beam then.
What's that?
A lot of monsters. Oh, it's just a big floating guy. It's pretty standard stuff, honestly.
Beasts. See? Told you we were being set up.
What the? Look at 'em all! I've never seen so many beasts! Oh, not even a Dorganak is a match for a swarm like that!
Captain, what should we do?
Break out the big guns. Fire 'em at that huge fella there.
Aye, aye, sir. I'll start charging them up right away then.
Big guns?
That's right. It's our #1 weapon, attached to the bow. No enemy in the world can survive an attack from the big guns.
Why do I have a feeling we're about to witness an enemy survive an attack from the big gun? Also, I like that we're at like chapter 11 of like 13, and this is the first time this has been brought up. For like a space odyssey slash adventure, there have been a surprising lack of ship fights. I'd just like to state that. Yeah, that didn't take very long.
Oh, not enough time to charge up!
What do we do now?
Annoying little twerps.
This isn't good. The ship won't stand much more of this.
Look!
What is he even pointing to? Isn't the ship helm like really awkward? Like how we pointed upwards?
Wow! They're really knocking him down, eh? Oh, it's nice to have someone on our side for once, isn't it?
Right? Like, it makes sense if they point it. Oh, now he's on the level with them. I thought he was up where the captain was.
I think you're right. They must live on this planet. They're trying to protect us.
Well, if that's true, that must mean Eden didn't send the beasts in the first place.
Captain, the big guns are charged up and ready to fire.
About time. Have a taste of this, you build scum? All right, let 'em have it, Steve. Fire!
Firing big guns!
Oh, we made the big eye sad. Rip giant peeping eye, I guess.
They're pulling back. Sure gave us a run for our money, though.
Oh, thank goodness.
There! That'll teach you to mess with us! You stinking piles of crap!
I think, unironically, that is the first and last time this ever gets used.
Hey, it looks like they're escorting us down to their city.
Oh, that purple axe with the green outfit looks hideous, I'm not gonna lie. Listen, sometimes you take a break from the game and you look and you go, oh yeah, that's right. That was the hideous creation we landed upon. Yeah, I was about to say, like, it kind of reminded me of some of the shots of the Marvel movies, specifically the palace entrance. Maybe it's purposely built on something in common fantasy. Just something about the way, especially when they had the long bridge in front like that.
I can't believe it. It's such a beautiful place.
I see Thor and Loki there any minute.
Amazing. It's like the city goes on forever.
That's strange. For some reason, it feels so familiar here.
It looks a lot different than the
does.
cutscene does, actually.
It's because you were born here.
But I was just a baby when I left this planet.
Oh yeah.
Still, I feel kind of nervous.
Hey, look at that. They're coming to greet us. She must be some kind of big shot around here.
Welcome to Mariglan. You have journeyed far.
Oh good, she
This
speaks
place
space English.
is known throughout the galaxy as Eden. I am Fradius, the queen of this planet. We have been waiting for your arrival for a long time. Welcome home, Arieth. Do you remember me?
Are you my mother? Finally. Oh, finally.
Oh, what's all this? So Kisala must be...
That's right. She's the daughter of the Queen of Mariglen. That makes her a princess.
Jaster! You knew all about this?
Well, Kisala asked me not to tell anyone.
Why you? I'm gonna murder you!
Zagram's like, yes, murder.
Welcome to Mariglen. You must be weary from your journey. Please, rest here for a spell to regain your strength.
By the way, Mrs. Queen, I heard Eden, Mariglen, holds the most prized treasure in the universe. I'm really fixin' to know exactly what kind of treasure they could be talking about. Think you could show me?
Most prized treasure, you say? Well, I'm not sure whether they qualify exactly, but we do have an abundance of precious stones and the like here on our planet. But I am not sure as to whether they are the treasures you seek.
Well, what do you know about this eternal soul thing? 'Cause well, as a pirate, you see, the thing is, I'd really like to get my hands on it, so, yeah.
How could you say that?
Come on. This is what we pirates do, Kisala.
Eternal soul.
I don't think pirates ask and
Yes.
plead for treasure.
The eternal soul does indeed exist on this planet.
Oh, then it's true. Wonder if you couldn't, let us have it?
Why is he wearing like jean shorts?
Will you cut it out?
Papa? I see. So you must be the one who raised Arieth. I don't know how I can ever thank you for what you've done. Very well then. You shall have all the treasures you can find on Mariglen.
Really? Do you mean it? And the eternal soul, too?
Gee, this isn't suspicious, chat.
Unfortunately, we do not have. For that, you'll have to see Mother.
Mother?
Okay, sounds good. So all we have to do is go ask this mother person then?
I'm afraid that is not possible. Mother never deigns to listen to us.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good thing.
To tell you everything, the sad tale of Mariglen. I shall reveal to you how we ended up where we are today.
Oh, she's gonna go through it. I was gonna say, you know, last time I had something.
Upon a time, Mariglen was the most technologically advanced planet in the entire Wilherser system.
We'll get back to it later.
But one day, the evil energy known as Rune appeared on our planet and began to eat away at Mariglen. Rune is composed of forbidden energy that gives life to the lifeless. As I'm sure you have already witnessed firsthand, those who fall victim to the Rune gain new life as monsters. Rune does not discriminate. No one can withstand its influence. Even worse, the Rune monsters on this planet are several times stronger than those you've encountered in the Wilherser system. This is because Mariglen is home to a fearsome force that is the source of all Rune. Mother.
I see. So, Mother is the cause of all the beasts that exist throughout the galaxy.
Exactly. Once our planet was in Mother's grip, there was nothing we could do except to wait for the inevitable. The rune that Mother released would eventually strip this planet bare. And once our world was destroyed, it would move on to another planet and repeat the same process. Rune is like a voracious microbe that feasts on planets. We quickly realized that unless we somehow stopped her, Mother would eventually destroy the entire galaxy. That is why I decided to seal Mariglen into a space-time cleft, into a galaxy in a different dimension. That was the only choice we had. Everything we did was for the protection of our beautiful galaxy.
So, you sacrificed yourself to save the galaxy. How very sad indeed.
I wish there was another way we could stop Mother. But unfortunately, we had no choice. You must understand, I love this planet very much. I could not hand it over to Mother without a fight. Desperately, I tried to figure out a way to save it somehow. There is only one person who could stand up against Mother and win. And that is the Star King they spoke of in legends. Our greatest prophets predicted that the one who carried the Star King's soul would appear in 10,000 years. Believing their words, I sent Ragnar to each planet in Wilherser, placing keys on each one that could open the gate to our world. It was a gate that only the one with the Star King's powers could open. It was the Gate of Hope. Iriath, you were still just a baby back then. I was sure you could live in peace during the reign of the Star King. So I left you to Ragnar. I did not want to see you grow up in a world controlled by Mother. I wanted you to carry the blood of the Mariglen people into the future.
Mom.
After we made all the preparations, we waited many long years for you to open the gates of time and arrive on our planet.
So that's how it happened.
Now that the gate has been unsealed, Mother is sure to use it to bring her malice to other planets, just as soon as she destroys Mariglen. Please, help us defeat Mother and bring peace to this planet, as well as the entire galaxy.
I get it now, Mrs. Queen. Just leave it to us, all right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I'm as strong as all that, but I'm prepared to give it a shot.
We'll fight for you, Mom. I promise. For this planet and our entire galaxy, we're gonna defeat Mother.
Thank you, Iriath. And thank you all so much. I believe in you. I believe in your powers. Please help us Mari Glendons learn to smile again. A man named Yuvan waits for you near the South Gate. Go speak with him. He will lead you on your way. Go forth, brave warriors.
Wait, let me get this straight. Pirates fighting to save someone? Since when are we so charitable?
Tigger, what haven't we been charitable?
What about it? Look, this planet is drowning in riches. What a terrible waste it would be if it all got eaten up by Rune. We'll get our share of them as a reward, I'm sure. Trust me, Zegrim.
If you say so.
Besides, have you taken a good look at Kisala's ma? She's a looker. How can you say no to a woman like that, huh?
Ugh, gross.
I figured as much.
I was gonna say a couple comments. I don't even know where to begin. Let's talk to everybody in the room first. I'll gather my thoughts. Subfront says, "You're the hope of Marigon. Please bring peace back to the planet." The Queen says, "I never imagined Aerith would grow up to become such a strong woman. If only my husband Albioth could see her, I'm sure he'd cry tears of joy." Benedict says, "And with our mastery of modern science, we're no match for Mother. Your only remaining hope." Ryan says, "His name is Ryan when you have people like Aerith? Really?" But I'm more bothered by this now than the plot point I was gonna bring up. What? It's like here we have Yojimbo, Ariel, and Bob. It's just one of those. It's one of those things where the names just. Oh no, chat. To think that someone of the Princess Aria's caliber was picked up and raised by pirates. Adolphus, Clemens, and Ryan. Like, really? I can almost buy Benedict. After the death of the king, it was none other than Queen Fridis who ruled this planet, conceiving say more worlds than we'll ever know. Clemens says, even though it's a perilous place, Yuvan has been budged from his position near Teal'c Forest. That's right, he's worried about the king. Alright, I have so many questions. Perfect Reviver doesn't help answer those questions, so...
Will it work against Mother?
I don't know if it'll work against Mother. We use the Sun Key, though. We're just straight up robbing the Queen. Also, chat, I'd just like to point out for, like, the bajillionth time the game has changed my party. And I would like to point out that that annoys me to no end at how often this game just randomly changes your party. I'm still annoyed, chat. I guess we'll see her briefly. Oh. That looks absolutely hideous. I don't like that. What is the weird... I guess the Queen wears it as well. I would almost like if it didn't have the weird feather things. The weird feather things on the head ruin it for me. But we're gonna leave that horrible abomination there, and we get to think about our sins as I go back to the party that I was leveling, by the way, game. I think it was these two. Ridiculous. It's a very sacred name here in Eden. So, like, there's a lot to unpack. I'm gonna try to work backwards from what I remember. So, apparently, they went to a different place in space and time. So, like, time still resumed despite them waiting 10,000 years. So I like how they said, like, we waited a long time, but, like, it's been 10,000 years. So did time just pass at, like, in an incredibly slow rate? How does that really line up with anything that we've known? Right? Like, Ragnar's been there a long time on the other planet. Well, apparently we're in the Queen's Palace, Queen's Chamber. So, like, to them, it shouldn't feel like any time at all has passed. So, I felt like that whole very scripted, oh, we're waiting for somebody to come. I mean, it should have felt like seconds, honestly, to her. Should have been like, we sealed it. Oh, wait, nothing happened. Oh, no, somebody unsealed it already. That's what should have happened. Torcaret says... We have Ryan and Torcaret in the same room. Okay. Okay, chat. Okay. So you're the successor to the Star King's power. What if you destroy Mother soon? Am I Metatron? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize the biblical angel was here to talk to us. Mother has done away with the countless number of warriors. To say it, but against her were as defenseless as newborns. I mean, Persona would be freaking out right now. We're like, wow, we got Metatron already? I know.
Just this palace by itself must be the greatest hidden treasure in the galaxy.
Shut up, Simon. So anyway, so from that standpoint, I'm already incredulous from that. But then it's like... Oh, my brain is just trying to even process everything.
Power. Will it work against Mother?
So is there a reason Ragnar went evil from earlier? Because, like, if they sent Ragnar, did he, like, what turned him evil specifically? Did he get corrupted?
If the Queen were here, there wouldn't be any war.
What? See, every time I'm trying to gather my thoughts, I feel like some other nonsense is just happening. If the Queen were here, there wouldn't be any war. Is he... What? What? Wait, what the hell does that mean? We just talked to the Queen. Wait, now... Chat, I'm like, what happened indeed? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean if the Queen was here? We just talked to her. Are you spoiling something? Did the game play something out of order? Nothing has happened to the Queen yet. I guess thanks, game. Good check on that one. Mermaid scale is here. Biofeedback circuit. Okay, I think we have almost everything we need for crafting. But I don't know how much I'm gonna bother it. Diasa. Probably also friends of Brian. Is this planet that special? Sadly, right now, Marigland is but a shadow of its former self, the planet you search for. Sorry, you can't see it in its full glory. But I was about to joke and laugh, and then I realized it kind of was the similar plot. Phantasy Star Zero talks about Mother, and how Mother is like the, the ultimate protection system, and, we trust Mother, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, oh, there's actually a lot of parallels with that. But anytime somebody starts referring to something as, let's talk to Mother in capital M, it's just never been good, chat. Azalea, who probably hates Ryan, says, at one time Marigland was the most scientifically developed planet in the Gwyn system. So, like, did language not evolve for like 10,000 years? Like, it's just...
The source of the rune was in Eden.
Shut up, Jaster. So we'll talk to Isaac, who probably is actually a friend of Ryan. We're patrolling inside the castle so I can respond quickly if something happens, if I see anything unusual or report it. I don't think you're doing a very good job. Attain lubricant. I don't like... That feels ominous. I don't like that. I don't like that, chat. Androphantes? I think that's what we need for one of the weapons anyway. Whatever.
Why?
You know what? You know what, Jaster? That's actually an apt question, but why I think is a great question. Why do we need that? Great call out, Jaster. Also, why can't I jump over this? Wait, I could jump over this one, but not the other one? Why?
Strike while the iron is hot.
I swear they say the most random nonsense while we're walking around. I swear, chat. It boggles the mind when you're trying to have a conversation. They need an off switch, I swear. We have, like, this ominous gate. I don't think I want to go there yet. I think I'm going to go this way.
Will it work against Mother?
So, like, they knew about the Star King then. But didn't the Star King exist at the time that the prophecy was made? Like, am I missing something? Like, I thought they said, in 10,000 years he'll appear. But was it his reign back then? Like, why didn't they just get the Star King then? Why did we have to wait 10,000 years for that? What was the Star King even doing then? Dimitri says, Castle soldiers are already exhausted for trying to repel attacking beasts. How much longer can they hold on? So, I don't know. I just feel very confused about that plot point. It's very much we just wanted to expedition...
Crumbles, I guess.
Shut up about the cookie crumbles. It's just kind of like a big lore dump, but I don't think they actually thought about the dialogue from the standpoint of the characters that should be experiencing it. Time to galaxy this rogue, says Kirk. Oh, we're questioning plot points. I still love that language presumably has not changed in 10,000 years. Yet at the same time, we couldn't understand anything in the ruins. So how does that work? Mikhail says, please save us. For the sake of the children who will inherit this planet. No, we don't care about the children. Ashley says, the scenery from here's completely changed too. If anything, to see the blue sky just once more. But it's kind of like a dark color. Yeah, it's just kind of like the more you think about it, the more it just hard unravels. Like, they needed that to happen because the plot deemed it so. But it's just like,
One of those days.
it must be one of those days. What is this invisible wall? Excuse me. Chat, excuse me. What is this invisible wall? Listen, it says I am inbound on the minimap. Why can I not walk here? Excuse me. Excuse me, Mr. Invisible Wall. There's something I would like to explore on the other side of you. Rick says, within 2 generations, some language becomes indestructible thanks to slang. I mean, apparently, they're very calm about us appearing. I like how, like, nobody asked in that cutscene, like, who the Star King is. Like, it's just such a weird dialogue we got with them. It's rigged with a trap. Oh, you could go straight to hell. listen, you will never have a single coin from my bag ever again. You can do whatever you want. No. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care if my AP dropped to 0. Get out of here. You know what? I don't even need to restore it. I'm just gonna touch the save point. That's how stupid your little trap is. It's pointless. It's pointless, chat. Anyway, we're gonna keep exploring. But, like, just, like, think about it from, like, a writing perspective. How little her dialogue made sense. And the more she talked, the worse it got. It wasn't anything, like, if you had taken it in isolation, I think it would have been fine.
This is too much flipping running.
Shut up, Simon. So anyway, from that standpoint, it's just, like, I don't think they really thought it through how these characters would react. And, like, I guess we'll get a follow-up on Ragnar at some point. Right now, there aren't any signs of peace approaching.
What a place.
So, like, is Ragnar even evil? Because, like, he wants us to go there, but the only way to go there is to bring the thing that can defeat Mother. So if he is supposed to be an evil robot, it doesn't make sense. And then, if he isn't an evil robot, why did they have that fake jump scare? What was the point of that? Chad, I swear, if the stupid archaeologists live, I'm gonna lose my mind. Listen, he better not. I hope he's dead. just letting you know, Chad. I'm gonna be very upset if later in this game we see him. I don't want to see him, chat. Because, like, I don't think it, like, something doesn't make sense. So, like, either Ragnar is evil and just incredibly stupid, or he's not evil, and there was just a pointless jump scare that didn't add anything to the game. I don't like the options there, chat. None of them look good. Roman says, the ship, you don't see this model in Marigland, that's for sure. This is what ships look like 10,000 years from now. Again, like, it boggles my brain. Isdor says, you go through that gate, you could go back to your universe. Cool. Gee, thanks. We're doing pretty good at finding treasure so far.
Really not the running type.
Shut up, Jupus. Use the sun key. Well, we got Pleiades. So if I didn't make it earlier, I would have had one of the final guns for the pro tag. It's pretty good. Susanna says, one step outside the castle and you're in a world of beasts. Alright, where's this merchant at? What do you have, merchant? Do you have Narcissus? I'm totally lost with these names, chat. Sure, we have Ryan and Narcissus. Sure. I fled the city and took everything I could from the store. Hope some of this stuff helps you in your journey somehow. So I could get one of these, but it's pointless. I do want Judgment Halo, I think. Honestly, I don't think I need any of these. And I could get a Moonbeam Bow just because. It's kind of wild you can get a level 47 weapon, so this is only one rank away from being the best weapon. So it's kind of funny that if you really don't feel like leveling at all, like grinding, you can just get everything here. Also, apparently a swordsman gi is here. Unfortunately, I do not have the platinum license. I'm so sorry, chat. Alright, can we put some items away at some point? Because I am, like, overflowing with items. I don't think I need them anymore.
Strike while the iron is hot.
Silence, Simon. So, I don't know. Just that whole, like, think about it, Kirk. Like, there's allegedly isolated in a different galaxy in a different time and space to wait 10,000 years for the Star King.
We'll just have to do this.
And it's like, they don't really follow through on who the Star King is. They're not really shocked or trying to figure things out. They don't seem to be experiencing time dilation or anything. They're very calm about everything that's happening, which is very weird. Am I really maxed? Wow, that is so sad. We have picked up so many items I have capped. Goodbye, hard candy. This is so sad. Just have too many damn items, chat. Judgment Halo I do need for something. It's like one of the later sword combos I can get. I guess I should just go back to the save and try to put a million items away. So anyway, by the time we get to the end of the game, we should be able to get every item, which is like, yeah, that makes sense. But at the same time, it's like, I'm not really in a rush to upgrade. I think our weapons are good enough. We'll still have some post-game dungeons to do. So there'll be some purpose to late-game weapons. But honestly, I don't think we're going to be attacking very often, except with the pro tag. Man, oh man, it'll be so exciting to actually put some of these items away. I don't even know if I care about any unlocks on the Revelation chart at this point. I don't think I do. I'm just gonna put away as much as I can here. I'm so sad that we're 3 coins away. We're like 1 big bounty from just being done. Look how many ridiculous components we have, chat. Like, look at this. What an absolute mess of items to take care of. We'll get through them eventually, chat. I swear. I know, chat. Eventually I'll need something for the other bounties, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. If I need it, I'll just come back for it. I just want chat to witness just how many items are just components. So we can put the battle feed away for now. We did get another unconscious guard, which isn't terrible. And honestly, we don't really have like a super ridiculous amount of weapons. Like our protagonist probably has the most, outside of literally the people that we're leveling. Isn't that crazy, chat? Just how many items were just things for the Revelation chart? Over 55. What a burden. Plus there's all these key... Like, why is the Sun Key, Star Key, and Earth Key? Why are these not key items? Literally and figuratively. Why are they not in their own slot? Do you see what I mean? Like, why are the Insector cages... Like, the traps, whatever, but why aren't the cages at minimum their own tab? And why can't I put away the Insectron license? So stupid. Look at all this nonsense. Also, I can't get rid of the mine ID card for some reason. Right? There's just like so many weird dead spots in my inventory. I just can't do anything about it. Such a weird design choice. It bothers me every time we play this game, I'm not gonna lie.
What a place.
What a place indeed. I don't think I finished sweeping for items, so we're gonna keep moving. So, yeah. Chantel. This area is protected by sacred power, that's why beasts can't get in, Elf says. Can't help but thinking back to the days before we lived in terror. And it still sounds like you are, Celifi says. No need to worry now that the Star Kings come. William, who also doesn't belong on this planet, says this tree I nurtured so carefully will probably turn into a monster if it's touched by Rune. Again, it just sounds like a Phantasy Star plot. Like, we're essentially just gonna go fight Dark Falls. And you can't tell me anything else, chat.
But why?
But why indeed? Wow, I'm so upset the magical lipstick is there. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very upset. Oh gosh, we have so many level 3s I didn't receive. Lou and I have the same haircut. Welcome, Calvisha. Whose level 3 do I actually care about? I'm asking myself, who is the hardest character for me to solo as? I think it's Simon. I think I'm gonna need this assistance here, chat. I'm not gonna lie. So, if I guess I'm gonna say light spoilers. I need to make sure that I'm at a point. Oh, I can't do it yet. Okay, that's fine. I need to be at a point where I feel comfortable playing as every character in a one-on-one. I will not allude to what that means, but oh boy, when we get there, chat. Oh boy, people that remember my original attempt at the game knows that I am in for quite a time, like a couple hours. It's gonna be something. Probably not this session though, sadly. But we are extraordinarily close to the end of the game. I just want you to know, chat. Oh, I did miss a chest.
No use standing around. Come on.
Lots of divine protections. Okay, hopefully I found everything. It's like on the mini-map, I walked everywhere. What do you have to say about this, Elliot? Where are the other ships that wander this dimension through the gate? Really worries me. Cool, I guess. Oh my gosh, chat. Oh, I think we're gonna get... Oh, I don't know if we'll get to one of my other favorite cutscenes.
My heart feels cleansed.
Shut up, Jupus. So anyway, we're getting close. I think it's next chapter. I think we gotta get a little further first.
I can't believe the source of the rune was in Eden.
Like, why wouldn't they also just tell people that the source of Rune is in Eden? I just have so many questions. Like, the more you think about it, the dumber it is.
There wouldn't be any war.
I swear, chat. Like, it just makes no sense. Alright, nice try, item. I looked for you. More bio-memories. Oh boy, chat, my inventory is about to flood. Any items over here?
Casala's homeland.
So it looks like we explored there. Anything over? Oh, there's stuff over here. Dark music box, of course. Amnesia, sure. Try resurrections. The game's making sure I'm well stocked. Also, there's another shopkeeper here. Ninifa says, Mother keeps on eating planets like this. The universe is gonna be destroyed. Rail says, the only thing I could do is pray for your safety. The shopkeeper says, during these repeated melees with the beasts, my stock has dwindled to nearly nothing. Even so, won't you have a look? I'm glad your currency from 10,000 years in the future was good at the shop. Let's not think about any kind of plot hole this might introduce. Just don't think about it. Okay, I need chameleon particulate. Okay, so now I think with this, I could create a couple more final weapons, but I also don't know if I care. Just... Also, why am I buying Resurrection? It's actually useless at this point in the game. I think that was a habit, chat. I saw it wasn't max and I was like, oh wait. I remember how the end of this game is. Resurrection doesn't do anything. So yeah, if you've been holding off on all your tries and whatever, you are gonna be very, very annoyed later. Harold says, seeing things like this shows people the importance of peace. Leonide says, even though things get tough like this, Queen Freitas protects us citizens. I'm really grateful for that. I guess I'll go to the Revolution thing here now. Wow, literally everybody could get an upgrade here. Simon could get Wall of Smoke, which is absolute trash. I'm not gonna bother. Ubis could get Ice Up, which is not really exciting. Digo, do you have any other updates? Damn. I could technically get him Defense Up, which is kind of unexciting. Okay, we could get rid of this. Paralysis Defense, maybe. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Anything that stops the AI from just being more useless than normal, I should probably do. Sure, let's go for Ice Up. He doesn't have many ice moves, but you never know. Maybe Black Hole counts as an ice move. Also, I love I have, like, none of the components for this. Like, not that we couldn't go get a Rose, but, like, the Sealing Sun Sphere, we had limited amounts, and Mirror Unit is annoying to get. Whatever. What do these three have to say? Ernest, Eugene, and Eleanor. Apparently it's the E Club over here. Ernest says... I don't really think Ernest is a woman's name, but sure. A descendant of the Star King from 10,000 years ago. Coming was prophesied around 10 odd years ago. What? Been waiting for you ever since. Wait, so... Wait, hold on. No, hold on, wait. Wait. No. Wait, how long have they been out of space and time? Only 10 years? Then why the hell don't people know about Eden? Wait. No. No. Wait a minute. No.
What?
No. Why would people not remember that if it was 10 years ago? Eugene says, Aerith has blossomed to a gorgeous woman. Looks like the queen in her youth. Wait, are they saying, like, she was literally a baby and the time it took for her to grow up was literally it? And it wasn't just like they sent her eventually? I mean, I guess they were kind of implying that. But I was thinking, oh my gosh, this is stupider than I thought. Because, you know, people age at different rates, so it's like I didn't really think of anything of it because, you know, they're supposed to be this space alien race, so who knows what age means. Eleanor says, Queen Freitas was worried about Aria's safety. I'm sure she'll overjoyed to reunite with her daughter. So they've only been gone for 10 years, that's it? How does no one remember this? Wait, this is even stupider. Wait, no, the 10,000 years made more sense. Oh no. Plot. Gertrude. Dangerous outside the castle. Make sure you're prepared. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this, Organ says. There'll be several outside the castle. Please be careful. Wait, so, like, how does no one remember this place? Ancient Scroll 3. Sure, we'll get another one. Wow, they're really jamming these in at the end of the game. Okay, I'd probably struggle the most with Lilica next. Let's make sure she's a Burning Strike level 3. Her moveset is the most unique. So, Telio says, you exit through the south gate and continue ways you reach a place called Tayatha Forest. It is like 10 years. So when they said space and time, did they just mean space because time was just running in parallel? Right? How does that work? Why did they even bring up space and time if it's not a time difference? Right, chat? Like, what? I'm so lost right now. Oh my gosh, chat.
I'm really not the running type.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, does everybody just have amnesia? Like, why wouldn't they remember what was on the planet?
The source of the rune was in Eden.
And now it's even worse that people don't know about Rune. Right? Like, why wouldn't they just use Wrathguard and tell them? This is so stupid. Chat, my brain. My brain no brain good.
Our power. Will it work against Mother?
Well, now I guess the question of what the Star King is doing is less of a question. So, like, how long is... that more opens the question of... Was Mother created recently? And then why would the Star King from 10,000 years ago specifically be the thing to defeat Mother? Like, is it like a cyclical thing that people know about? Oh my gosh, that face and outfit is outrageous.
At last we meet. I've waited so long for you to arrive. This is truly an honor.
For me?
Yes. Only he who has the Star King's blood in his veins can defeat Mother and bring peace to the galaxy. I have the utmost faith in your power. And Princess Iriath, within these woods, a trial waits for you. This trial is something you must overcome yourself.
A trial?
Yes. You will not be able to reach Mother's lair without first going through this forest. Be strong, Princess. You must steel your heart. I believe in you. I have confidence that you will make it through these woods successfully. May you both find good fortune on your way.
Are the woods really that bad?
Yes, it will be difficult, especially for Princess Iriath.
What does that mean?
It's all right, Jester. Don't worry. I have no intention of giving up. I'm not going to fail. I'm going to save this planet. The planet where I was born.
Kisala. All right. Let's go. Thank you, Yuven. Goodbye.
Good luck, and be careful. Lord Albioth, Iriath has grown into a fine young woman. Soon, my duties will come to an end. Then I will be able to die without any regrets. I am certain Princess Iriath will make your dream a reality, Lord Albioth. She is destined for greatness.
Chat, that hair could kill people. It's like he's got 4 spears attached to his face. Also, he looks like a villain. Like, you can't tell me otherwise. That somebody who just willingly looks like that, and they're like, yeah, I'm normal. So, funny enough, chat, I think we're gonna ignore the plot for a little bit. I believe something has now unlocked because we have witnessed that cutscene. We're gonna double check by going to the control room. We'll be able to confirm very quickly whether or not something unlocked here. So yeah, so remember all that space over there? For Mariglan over here. Go back to Zerard. I almost hit back to title screen. That would have been so bad. Oh, they're actually on deck here. If it says, I can't believe Kasala's the Princess of Mariglan. Even though she's a princess, if her personality takes after the captain's, McClay says. We just end up holding you back even if we tried to help you guys. Now on, we'll back you up, so go for it. Sure thing, pirates. I think we talked to a grand total of 4 times in this playthrough. Anyway, let's go to the Galaxy Corporation. Let's go see if something updated. And if it did, we'll go explore for presumably the last rare item. There should be 2 that I don't have. One of them involves the factory. And the other involves having a platinum license. So yeah, this will be the last one that we can attain normally.
No use standing around. Come on.
10 years ago, oh my gosh, chat. I'm not gonna get over this plot point. It's so much worse in hindsight. Okay, do you have a new bounty? Yes, no. You do. The fallen monarch. Resembles an ancient ruler, maybe the ancient lord who resisted the Star King in tradition. Interesting. Hmm. I don't remember what the lore is for that. We could be in trouble there, chat. I actually really don't remember.
I feel like I've run enough for a whole lifetime.
The other ones were mostly fine, but what? Did it want like a weapon? Yeah, we might be in trouble. Don't think I have what it needs, but that's fine. What we could do in the meantime, I'm double checking right now in my notes where the rare item is. So of course, the game has put a rare item in a place that we're not currently located, because, you know, why do anything in a convenient manner? We'll figure it out. Should be fine. Alright, so let's teleport. I think we need to go to Rosa again. Oops. Like half paying attention there. I heard the music. It was like, I should go to the ship. And I'm like, you're on the ship. 10 out of 10. So anyway, let's go collect these items before we continue with the plot. Is it near the tunnel or near the entrance? Near the tunnel. So we're looking for a specific NPC. I think they're this way somewhere.
This is downright dismal.
It is dismal.
Like moths to a flame.
Get out of here. We're looking for an NPC.
That's how you get it done.
Oh, there they are. About to
Just
go
have
through
to do
there.
this.
Because, you know, this is obviously where you would check for an NPC. It's only a rumor, but they say a sword from the era of the Star King is buried deep within the ancient ruins. It's true, it'd be the discovery of the century. There you go, chat. I guess we just gotta go find it, question mark. Funny enough, we could end up getting an item I need by killing these enemies. I do need a desert rose, but I doubt we'll get that lucky. I really doubt we'll get that lucky.
Must be one of those days.
Like, we are definitely on the desert planet and could receive it here. It's just not gonna happen, sadly. Jump up here. Teleport to... all the way deep in the dungeon. I believe we gotta go back to the boss chamber. Then we'll have to double check Jupus's items. We're looking for a chest, we're looking for an interactable. It should be in here. Go away from me. Wow, they didn't die. Blam, 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 chat. Okay, so we've got Simon all the way upgraded. We'll keep looking around the chamber. Give me 1 second, because I don't think I have my weapon notes open. I do not. Okay, so let's see. So on Simon's path, need his main weapon first. Minimize this, don't need this here. What does he have currently? He's got Evil Cacophony. Okay. So the only thing he really needs is another... Oh, so he's almost done then. Oh. I guess that works. So he's literally one weapon upgrade from finishing? Huh. Didn't realize that. Thought we had more. Oh well, I mean, I'm not gonna say no, right, chat? We're actually gonna get his ultimate probably today on stream. Like how it's recommending me to merge it with something, and I'm like, that's not what we're gonna merge it with. Nice try, though. So anyway, we have a twin tornado, which we're gonna combine with Evil Cacophony. And that should give us a weapon called Pandemonium. And once we level Pandemonium, he is done, chat. We're gonna merge it with the other weapon we've already mastered. We should be good to go. I like how unexcited they are to make Pandemonium. They're like, no. It's terrible. What is the other weapon that we have? Combat Master, right. I think at this place, then, let's check to see if we could do the other merge. So if we have Combat Master... Hey, where's the other weapon? Uh-oh. Question mark? Oh, it's over here. I scared myself, chat. I didn't see it. I was like, where's Perfect Hunter? Oh my gosh, I scared myself. It's like, please tell me I don't have to do his chain. Please no. So anyway, Perfect Hunter and Combat Master will give us something called Tragic Lacoan or whatever. This one's much further off, but at least he's getting a small upgrade. So he's getting there. We need to combine that with Brutal Jaguar, which we should have. Yeah, we just picked that up recently. And then the final thing we need is the Lupin Launcher. Everything else is optional. I could technically put away the Ranger Pods. I don't need them anymore. Do this so I can see chat a little easier. There we go. In the meantime, we're just looking for the rare item, wherever it is.
Here they come, bunch of wimps.
We're gonna tell them to go away. I'm item hunting. Oh, it's still reloading. That's annoying. What a weird choice to not let you reload between battles.
Feeling a little more laid back.
Right, chat? Isn't that just like, why memorize the timer? Why not reward the player for purposely emptying the clip beforehand?
I'll take you on.
Holy. Combat rate, go away.
Well, that was a double.
Oh, there we go. What is this? Strange animal. Okay. Found this sword. It's yours. Added information to the info edge. You obtained the Luvanda blade. Which is shockingly not a weapon, but a rare item. Okay, encounter rate, you need to take it down like 30 notches. We took like 3 jumps. Leave me alone. Ouch. At least our damage is pretty good here. Poor Simon does like no damage versus this enemy type. Yeah, be quiet. So anyway, so that's one rare item down. Look at that, chat. We're making progress.
Around. Come on.
Okay, so this is a perfect example. The end game encounter rate is way too high. If they just tuned it down slightly, this wouldn't be a problem. But this is like, I'm barely getting more than like 5 steps before getting an encounter. And while the game did have rooms that were a little bit like that, it is like insanely way too high here. Yeah, chat, I'm barely walking between combats. It's kind of insane. Get rid of these.
Those guys were no challenge at all.
Like, I can't even make it like a tile equivalency without getting attacked. Holy. That was weird.
Really not the running type.
It wouldn't let me teleport for a second. Alright, so now we're gonna go to the entrance to the labyrinth. I just remembered something. Oh, I can't check it that way. I don't want to do the factory minigame. I want to see... maybe it'll tell me? I think I know what we need. It's an item we made earlier. Or did I make it? Oh, I didn't make it earlier. Oh. That's doubly annoying. Big oof, chat. Oh, we didn't make this weapon. No, I think I need this for the bounty. I'm so sorry, chat. I don't want to do it, but I have to at some point. Oh, we're gonna hold off on it. We're gonna hold off on it. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm so sorry we didn't make that last time. I forgot we actually needed that. Okay, so we now teleported back to the beginning. So I think we should be good. I'm gonna look for another weapon we can get here.
Just think about what needs to be done.
Yeah, here they are. Okay, I was just making sure I didn't go too far. They would carry a bell saying, "What should I do? I can't find him anywhere. Getting lost while searching for treasure, and he calls himself a hunter." Also, by the way, chat, cruelly, you gotta talk to them twice for no reason. Are you hunters? Name's Kyria Bell. I'm a treasure hunter. Come here in search of the labyrinth's riches. Fortunately, I got separated from my partner, Blaster J. Could be in the labyrinth, but not exactly sure. But exactly where, I have no idea. So anyway. You know what's absolutely horrendous, chat? And they decided to do this. This character is going to appear in 3 different locations. So I think the game wanted you to go through the entire labyrinth twice. And it'll make sense for where he is and then where he goes. And I would just like to say, chat, what absolute monsters. Just like, what absolute monsters to make you go through this dungeon looking for an NPC in any of these random rooms. For those that missed this, look how big this dungeon is. I would just like to point out, look at this. Look at this. Ridiculous. I'm going to try to spare you like hours of searching for this character.
We'll just have to do this.
Well, apparently just have to do this. Absolutely disgusting behavior from the game. He should be in this room. If I've understood the notes correctly. But where in this room, I have no idea. If not, I'm gonna feel very sad very soon. At least our melee swing is really good. Yeah, we're back in copy-paste central. I'm so sorry, chat. I think he's here. Because it's from the core. I have a couple directions. We're just looking for him somewhere. Alright, so he might not actually be in this room. I don't see him if he's supposed to be here. So, yeah, for some reason, he's just kind of in a random spot. I don't see him, so I don't think he spawned in this location. Words you don't want to hear while looking for items, right, chat? Like, just... I don't think he's in here. I am so glad our weapons are really strong right now, chat. Did I just tell you how happy it makes me that I could just do this? Reload our gun in the meantime.
Piece of cake.
Alright, so I don't think he's here. Chat is my witness. I did not see him in this room. So let's look for him in another location. Cause you know, fun. Encounter rate. Encounter rate. We just talked about this. Yeah, this should at least weaken them up a little. Of course, it requires me to weapon swap. Chat, why wouldn't it? I hate the panic enemy type.
That's the end of that.
Plasma burst circuit. Okay, so since he's not here, let's check another room. Just absolutely evil. Let's go get the treasure, if nothing else. So he'll potentially be in the third room east of the Maze of Chaos transporter. I do not feel bad having written this down before, because I did not find it previously. Absolutely outrageous, chat. I don't know if it counts the hallways as the third room. But either way, we're gonna go to the item and go see what it was that I couldn't get, apparently.
Don't fall behind.
Is that the only item in the entire dungeon we missed? If so, I'm kind of impressed. Like, this was a hell thing. Oh, take no damage? No, Gigants, no! The only enemy we can't instant win. No! Oh, we got trolled. I don't think this is gonna work. And I got hit, so it didn't work. Man! Why did it have to be Gigants? I'm so sad, chat. I'm pretty sure I took damage there while trying to get the super. I'm so sad. Yeah, I took damage there. That is so annoying.
That's how you get it done.
I'm so mad. If it was any other enemy, we would have had that in the bag. Man, it's so easy to get chipped out by them. So annoying. Anyway, we have the Metamorphose Sphere, so let me go ahead and open my other little table to speed this along. So for Jupus, the thing we need with the Metamorphose Sphere is the Holy Javelin, which we've already leveled, so I don't think it matters which one we merge. Let's go take care of that real quick. Actually, since I'm here, let's also see what his other weapon is. Lace Saucer Box. Oh gosh, there's so many things this could be. Okay, we have Burning Pleasure. Okay, that tells me where I am in the chain. So I do need to level the Fun Pouch. Because, you know, that's a sentence that makes sense. I don't think we actually need to worry about anything there. So he is hilariously really far away from completing his synergy. Like, to give you an idea, chat, we're on 3 fusions out of 8 with him. He is hilariously far behind. I would just like to state this. But anyway, we'll try our best to make him a little stronger. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and combine the Metamorphose Spear with the Holy Javelin. Don't know if it really matters which one I feed it. No, they're both fed, so it shouldn't matter here. We should get something called the Draconic Core. We're also freeing up more weapon space, because chat knows I always need more space.
Now that's what I call a masterpiece.
We actually already have the Draconic Core, so I hope I didn't mess something up there. Makes me feel a little nervous. I think we picked it up at some point. Just fine. I think we're good here. So I don't need the total genius thing. I bestless spear already with the core. So I guess I didn't technically need to do that little transfusion, but we do need to purchase weapons in general. Yeah, I forget we picked this up somewhat recently. So that's fine. I don't mind just redoing that small little bit. I don't think it makes a difference for what we're doing, I'll put it that way. But we do need to play with that in the bestless spear. Okay, in the meantime, we hope that this character is somewhere between here and the next area. Please be in this room. I don't see him in this room either.
Here they come, bunch of women.
Gigants, chat, Gigants. No, they're so annoying. Oh well, we tried. At least their teammates are kind of injuring them. Kind of. As I said before, I don't think Simon understands how to damage them. It's just not possible. I guess I'll go grab this item that I missed.
Just have to do this.
The biomemory. Okay. Finished with Kasala alone. Step back. I guess I could play her briefly.
Think I'm gonna go easy?
Man, she attacks really slow. Let's use Deadly Stench. What a face. Let's use it again. And of course I'm fighting the only thing that would be able to be resistant to her. Of course. At least we got through it. So we need 2 more challenges and we could get the platinum license. I'm so sad that the game denied us the other one. We would have been 1 away. Anyway, I guess we'll just continue to use Arc Scorpion, which isn't max stats by the way, but we'll get there eventually. Sorry, Simon, we'll put you back in. Oh gosh, it made me him. I don't want to play as him. Right, Chad, I don't want to live that life. No, thank you.
That's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess.
Shut up, Jupus. So anyway, I guess we're gonna go back here. So I don't see him. So is he in the last possible location to check? If so, that's kind of messed up. I heal.
Just think about what needs to be done.
I'll think about using it in combat. I think it's actually faster for me to use it in combat as another character than menu through the other menu due to the loading lag, which is a weird statement to say, but like this has like the least amount of loading lag, I think, to just do this.
Here they come.
And then just do this. Leave me alone. Oh, it's a... Oh, panic. Eat this enemy, chat. What they could have done to make this enemy way less annoying... You using barrier break should have been like a button you can press. Like R1 plus triangle or something should have activated it. Do you know what I mean? Like, actually physically swapping to the gun is really stupid. No, I don't like it. So he's not here either. Let's hope he's at the other location and I've just not missed him.
So much for motivation.
Here they come.
Okay, I refuse to do this combat. Let's just leave. And at least running seems automatic, which is kind of nice. It's not like a random RNG chance if I leave.
Trouble getting through here.
Alright, so I don't see him so far, which is kind of concerning.
Skills to the test.
Let's save, because we did do some combinations, and I prefer not to have to do that again. Alright, so there's one other place that he could be. Which is north and east of us here. Alright, so I think we should be good. Hopefully he's in this little corridor to the upper right.
Don't fall behind, okay?
Keep going for now. What does the shopkeeper have to say? I need anything that he has. I'll take a tri-charge, I guess. I wish I could have gotten those Stella crystals. We do actually need those. No, I'm not doing this encounter. No, I'm not fighting the Gigants. They're a big waste of time. The Dark Spirit could drop me something of interest, but the Gigant genuinely doesn't at this point. Alright, let's hope he's here. If he's not here, something has gone terribly wrong, and I have no idea where he is. Please be in this corridor.
Why?
But why indeed? No! Come on! Man, just give me something else to fight. Anything other than those enemies, please. Like, something I can actually kill. Oh, man. And now I'm worried, like, I'll miss him. Okay, there we go. We found him. I was worried he wouldn't load because we keep getting in so many combats. Blaster J says, You guys have business with me? The name's Blaster J. Wow, I see. So you came after me? Really sorry for all the trouble. Gotta thank you guys somehow, I know. Why don't you take this? Hopefully it'll serve you well. We have acquired the Pegasus Lord. I mean, obviously, chat. Obviously, that was the weapon we were gonna achieve. What else was it gonna be?
No use standing around.
Why are they talking about no use standing around when I'm moving? Be quiet, Jester. Be quiet. Oh, you stopped me from jumping. Oh, that was so rude.
A waste of time.
I went to go jump to this little area and it went, nope. It'll fall like a rock. That's what you're gonna do. Okay, get me out of this dungeon.
Hold it! Don't leave me behind!
I know. Leave me. Shut up. Shut up, AI. We're almost there. And believe it or not, chat, there's still a blueprint we haven't acquired. So we're gonna go get that, and then I promise we'll make progress.
Feeling a little more laid back.
Wait, no! No! Come on! I was right there! Ugh. I'm leaving combat, please. I'm not doing Gigants. They take too long, they're not fun to fight. They're slightly less terrible than Panics. 5 Panics is a nightmare. I'm not dealing with that either. Okay, get me out of here. I'm tired of this dungeon. I grow tired of you. Okay, so last little detour. We're gonna go to the Dan. It's always weird because it's the planet is called that, but then like the place we're going to isn't. And my brain is like, where's the town? And I'm like, no. Because like we live on Rosa, in the place called Rosa, but this is just the we're going to Mina. I think I need to be here. Okay. Now we're just looking for one last person and we'll officially have everything we need. Hopefully this is the right way for the NPC. We'll find out shortly. No, not this NPC. There we go. Nomad says, Super CPU's plasma burst circuits, fire-infused stones, and metals with a hard name. Those ingredients, I bet you can make a weapon that could blast this entire mine to bits. We can finally get Steve's weapon if we want to now. And that should be the final blueprint. Yay? Question mark? I'm gonna go with question mark.
But why?
What? Why is he suddenly just saying "but why" all the time? Am I gonna have to add that to the Blue Donna one? Right, chat? But why? Just no context. Just constantly just throw it out there. Okay. But why? So sadly, Chad, I think you might be subject to some factoring. I'm pretty sure I need a very specific weapon to do the challenge. And by the challenge, I mean the bounty. So fortunately, we could do it at any point. So if I think it's what we need, we can pause and do everything there. The downside is I'm going to need items from our other location for it. I need the Pallades gun. I guess it's just a question of how hard I think this is to make. I could try to set up for it, if nothing else. Let's take a look at what the requirements are for it. Although I think it's gonna make me guess one of them, sadly. Hunk of iron. See, I don't know if hunk of iron is just iron steel. There's like 5 things that are iron. It could be iron sheet, it could be iron cube. I'm thinking it's probably iron cube. What I'm kind of leaning towards. I need 5 thunderstones, a stellar crystal, and possibly hunks of iron. Go back for now. Let's set up for it for later. We're not gonna worry about that right now. Yeah, see how there's like iron board? It could be this or it could be this. So for now, I'm just gonna withdraw both. Figure it out which is which later. Understone. I was like, don't you lie to me. I should have this. I have exactly 1 stellar crystal. Man, times are dire, chat. Times are dire. I love that I'm like running out of inventory space again. This is just wild to me. In a world where I'm literally forging weapons away out of my inventory, yet I keep running out of space. I think I've teleported where I need to go. I don't think I've ever tried to interact with this. Okay, it doesn't do anything. Okay, now I think we can proceed with the plot.
But why?
But why? Am I gonna have to grab that sound clip, chat? Gale the Forest is this. I think I do. You know what? We're gonna make another save. You know what? He keeps saying it. I can't not add it at this point.
While the iron is hot.
I'll figure out how to beat the game music. We'll figure it out. New save slot. But why? Bro, Galaxy could be immortalized.
If the Queen were here, there wouldn't be any war.
Although honestly, getting the Just for Kicks line without music would be something. So Chad, I got bad news.
Just think about what needs to be done.
We're gonna be entering the Final Fantasy 13 hallway design. I'm so sorry, Chad. There is like legit nowhere to turn. It is just a hallway. So I mean, on the plus side, it should be hard to miss items.
Wow, it's too flippin' far.
Shut up, Simon. Yeah, I think they kind of gave up with dungeon design. If it wasn't evident by the copy-paste dungeon, this dungeon I remember being super boring.
Our power. Will it work against Mother?
Shut up, Jaster. Ephraim says, the rune is a truly dreadful substance. You know it can make... Hey, hold on. You know it can even take humans into itself? Oh, don't worry, Ephraim. I remember that. For people that haven't seen the game before, you're in for a treat later. Queen's Palace ahead.
Here they come.
Clumpy Jr. Well, at least we now know what the mysterious creature is called. Of course it's called Clumpy Jr. What else would it be called, Chad? Anyway, we're gonna murder Clumpy Jr. with our gun.
That's the end of that.
3 lucky clovers. Was that like the item jackpot? Like, honestly? Was that like best possible luck? Like, every character needs this, chat. AP efficiency. Yes, please. Yes, please. I need this for the final battle. Welcome, Dango. Ooh, we can make it level 2. Oh, that's actually huge. This is actually huge. Oh, oh, freeze defense. I'm less excited. I mean, maybe. Getting his buff ability up is actually important. I don't know if the rest of these are important. I could get a level 3 spell. I could give him AP efficiency. I think I'm going to do that. Because this will unlock 2 other things you can learn. And, we still haven't found what this item is yet. Ego can't do anything. Lilica could take the silver bangle, sure. I guess in a way we're very gradually leveling. So we're mostly just looking for items that might be hidden along the walls here. Otherwise, the pathway is pretty straightforward. Guardian Sphere, okay. Check on the other side of this tree. At least the encounter rate doesn't seem like insane. Finished in 12 seconds without abilities. I think this one's actually doable. No, not go all out. No. Pick same target. Okay, I scared myself there. Alright, we got there. So now we only need one more challenge, and we could get the platinum license. And then we could go on a magical detour before we continue the plot. But if we get it mid-dungeon, we'll wait at least for a save point.
But why?
Chad, the more he says it, the more I'm gonna get that sound effect in there. Chad will just exclamation mark why. But why? It's so short and effective, Chad.
Here they come, bunch of wimps.
Alright, so we reduced how much AP our things use, which is nice. How come we can't... Okay, how come when we played this game earlier, where was this drop rate for every other item in the game? We fought basically 5 and got 5. Nearly 100% drop rate. Absolutely outrageous. Sure, get wind resistance. Might be relevant later. But we could level Deadly Stench up. Wow, we need so many clovers, chat. We were using that to annihilate things in our defense. Still can't do anything with that. Hold off on the branches for now.
Feeling a little more laid back.
Nature... Well, hold on, what did he say? Nature itself is my enemy. Oh my gosh. What a quote, chat. Simon says, the scenery never changes. We're gonna get so lost. Simon, it's Simon, it's literally, I promise you, there are like no turns for like, at least this initial area, there are no turns. I could promise you. Anyway, you're not having our money. Ironically, it gives me the thing needed to cure the thing it took away. Kind of the opposite of what a trap should probably do, I'm just saying. Let's just do this. There's another chest. Ooh, finish without taking damage. Oh, are we done with the challenges? Yeah, you're not getting a turn. Get out of here. No turn for you. So now I think we could technically just leave and go back to the other location. We got another 3 lucky clovers. Is this drop rate at 100%? What is going on? We get items like barely every... Oh, 3 stellar crystals is actually huge. We get items barely like every other time we play. Again, where was this for all the other component items in this game, especially the rose? Guess I'll get freeze defense. Might be relevant, maybe. Back up is always relevant. So next time we get a warp, I could just leave to go get our platinum license, and then we could go get the other item we couldn't before. Rosalind says, the spirit ancient king who fell in the age of the Star King haunts this forest, suffers endlessly and seeks an opponent who will end his misery. Surely only a great hunter of the galaxy can defeat him. Okay, so that's a hint that we need to be a certain hunter rank, from what I remember. And I think we need a sword that can only be created with the factory, which is gross. I'd just like to state.
I'll take you on.
Gross. Don't mind me. Just using my gun to solve all of life's problems. And we got a myriad branch from that. That is actually beautiful. Wow, where were these drop rates when we were playing before, chat? Attack up, sure. That's somewhat relevant. Give her wind resistance. Give you lightning resistance. Give you nothing, because you just constantly want the coin I can't do anything with. Feels like a cruel joke that I can't do anything with it. Again, I don't understand why they wouldn't remember the stuff about Eden, I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, we already put away a mermaid scale, so I don't feel too bad about using this. We never use shooting star, there's no point to that. I could try to get faded passion. The only thing we're missing is star earring, which I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't remember how to get that. But we might get it incidentally without trying. We'll see. Otherwise, I guess we could always just go back and farm it later when we're done with the game. It spawned something under me just there. Out of here. Yeah, Yo-Yo Shock level 2 has actually been shockingly good, pun intended.
Who's next?
Like, it really has just been one-shotting every encounter. Everyone says, you still have a long road ahead of you. Take care of yourself. Firestones, okay.
We'll just have to do this.
You just have to do it, chat. Oh.
Here we go.
That's just rude.
Wish I could leave this to the other two.
Let's do aromatic boost. Then we'll do Gelanim X, which we just upgraded. So it should last longer now. An illusion sword is now here. This thing should die nearly instantly. Chat, if you couldn't tell, we are quote-unquote done with the game. Listen, mimics with this combo do not stand a chance. It is actually over. Marfa says, many brave warriors have ventured into Mother's Lair. Not a single one has returned. Okay.
No use standing around. Come on.
But I'm not standing around. Why do they keep saying that? Is it because I'm talking to the NPC for like half a second? They're just super mad? And it just happens to line up with the window that they check? Like, I'm just so confused. Get out of here. Okay, see, now we're no longer getting the Lucky Clover. Making sure we explore everything over here.
I feel like I've run enough for a whole lifetime. Make
my day.
Okay, let's do 5 alarm fire. That's also quite a sound effect, I'm not gonna lie. There's a save point in case I want to go back. Which I kind of do, to be honest with you. There's a lucky clover in case we did get unlucky and did not receive lucky clover. HP up on Simon? Sure, why not? So lots of just small improvements for the characters.
Our power. Will it work against Mother?
I don't think I've missed anything. We'll talk to this person before we teleport. Electra was going to tell us something, but the game said no.
Those guys were no challenge at
The
all.
lucky clover. So on the plus side, we're kind of speedrunning these upgrades. Last resort meteor, sure, this attack was okay. We are at least using this every now and then. Requires a thunderstone. I don't know why I used that. We'll have to get it back later. I think we have everything but that crystal scepter. Electra says, we have awaited your arrival for a very long time. We implore you to save Mariglen. No, you do it. Right, Chad? This is your problem. I don't care about this. Well, on the plus side, at least I could probably use these clovers up since they're dropping at a decent rate. So many clovers are needed. Sure, let's upgrade all of his abilities. Since we're actually using him. Got a mix of abilities. Now, we're gonna leave. Since we finally completed all the challenges that we needed to complete. So with the chameleon particulate, I could create some items if I want to for the end of the game, but I could also just choose not to. So I'm just going to choose not to at this point. But I am kind of curious about the platinum badge, because there are so many things I couldn't get because we were locked out. So sadly, I think we're going to have to go back to the stupid Rosa Desert Temple that we were just at. Because that has the Stella Crystal that I actually want more than one of before we go too far. Let's go to the Galaxy Corporation. And finally get ourselves a platinum badge to discount the shops even further.
I'm really not the running type.
See what Mio has to say about this. Also, I love that she has a 1 for the name Mio. Got a gold license. Let me count up your hunter cards. See coins, you get a platinum. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on, Chad. Hold on. When did she have blonde hair? She had pink hair originally, right? I'm not hallucinating. I know I don't pay attention to the characters that closely. Is it because she's like a fake? Is that what's actually happening there? That she gets replaced? That's why her name is with the 1 and the 0? Hold on, is there actual lore happening that I didn't notice before? What do you have to say about this? Hello, welcome to Galaxy Conversion. Today, Mi 10 is replacing Mio. Okay, so that was confirmed. It wasn't the same person. Nice try, game. I partially paid attention. Take that. Right, chat? Checkmate. I paid attention to an arbitrary detail. I am the winner. Anyway, we're gonna check out these shops real quick, and then we're gonna go to Vidan. And then also Rosa. Trying to recall if there was anything worth purchasing over here. I don't think there was, but for sake of checking, I'm gonna look here. Buy sticky gum because I need it. Oh, I could just buy unlimited Stella crystals now? Wow, that's... Well, I guess we found out where we're gonna get our items, right, chat? Oh. We just have unlimited now. Oh. Well, that makes Revelation Charge much easier. I need more gum. So funny enough, coming to the Insectron tournament did actually net us something. Let's just get those out of the way then. Huh. Who would have thought, chat? The Insectron tournament is so useful for upgrading. Anything else in here that I need? I don't think so. Apparently it says I need more Sanchez fruit, which I don't mind holding more for the Insectrons in general. But who needs the upgrade? Oh, he does. Alright, at least he could get a real upgrade here. His first defense level up. Use a branch. Where's... Oh, there's the thing that we need. Okay, so I mean, like, it did prove useful to come over here. Granted, we probably had some of these items in our storage already, but it is nice that we got that out of the way. So we're gonna check out these other two stores that we're gonna leave. I don't think I care about what's in the others.
We just have to do this.
We'll just have to do this, chat. Yeah, we are basically in the endgame stretch. Like, once we complete this, it is literally just the final dungeon from what I remember. Well, no, that's not true. I think there's another bigger dungeon in between, but other than that, there's really not much left to do. Sealing Sun Spheres, that's the perfect thing to purchase. Buy some more of those. Okay, so we got Sealing Sun Sphere. We did need that for pretty much everybody. I'm not gonna say no, right, chat? Like, okay, we got defense up. Start leveling Black Hole a little bit here. We're getting there. So again, kind of worth it. I mean, the Sealing Sun Sphere is one of the items we were looking for. The fact that we could just buy unlimited Stella Crystals is very funny to me, though. Sendo. Yeah, whatever. Hello, Solman. Guy's name is Rant. So goodbye Hyper Crystals, but nothing else in here really matters, sadly. Mostly just the item shops I'm interested in. I could briefly check out the west side if I really wanted to for the item shop. There could be something in there that's useful for Revelations.
Come on.
Otherwise, I don't think we're gonna come back here. Actually, what was in Bokashio's rare item slot? I think there was something we wanted. There are a lot of costumes we can now get, which reminds me. So we should actually double check here. Because it could be the west side has a costume we don't have yet.
Just think about what needs to be done.
Dr. Boccaccio, what happened? He's gone somewhere and hasn't come back. Oh no, chat. Gotta help while the professor is away. So Mio is missing and the professor is missing. That's a little suspicious. Get more carbon alloy, I guess. In case we need more iron boards or iron cubes, we're just buying more. We straight up buy myriad branches. We could buy the hell pots. Queen Bee, Medusa locks we could purchase. Snow crest we could repurchase. Flame Godstone we'll purchase. So coming back here was kind of worth it. Kind of get all of our Revelation stuff out of the way. Right, chat, this is working out. Just need another Sealing Sun Sphere and we're good to go here. Not bad. How many items space do I have left? Oh my gosh, I have so many consumables. Why does the game do this to me, Chad? Like, I like that my first 3 pages are just weapons and costumes, which makes sense. But then, like, everything else is just annoying consumables I can't put away. Hello, Star. Fortunately, Dr. Pikachu is out. Use the factory if you want. So I think I'm gonna try to squeeze out a little more space. But it is definitely a desperate item management minigame going on right now. Also, we have only 1 tab left of storage. Believe it or not, chat, somehow. Let's store our alternate outfits that I don't need at the moment. Maybe this will give us the desired space that we really desperately need. So whatever they're wearing now is going to be their final outfit. I don't think I'm going to change it again. Okay, we managed to free up like 8 spots. That's not too bad. Okay, so with all this in mind... Oh, there's apparently an item I didn't get over here. Oops. How badly do I want to get that item is the question. Why not? At least if we're on the top, there shouldn't be any encounters. Yeah, I'm not going to claim we got 100% of the items for sure. I'm sure there were dumb treasures in certain locations I missed. At least this one should be fairly straightforward to get to. Just jump right into the fire, chat. There we go.
Feeling a little more laid back.
All that for an electric eel. I don't know if that was worth it. But at least we got that out of the way. One less thing on the minimap.
Don't fall behind, okay?
I like them screaming as they just set themselves on fire off screen. 10 out of 10, chat. Would change nothing. We had, like, stuff in the Rosencaster prison we could go to. It was level 3. Because keep in mind, chat, welcome remote. Keep in mind, chat, there are so many merchants in this game. Like, I kid you not, I think there are over 60. And they all have unique shops, and it is horrible. Possibly over 80. Oh, I don't see what I'm looking for in here. That's fine. Is the thing I'm looking for on the bottom? Otherwise, we'll continue to the west side. You have to keep in mind, like, every dungeon has, like, 5 or 6. And there's at least 7 dungeons, right? So we're talking at least 35. And every town has, like, 3. And there's 7 planets. There's, like, 21 there. And then there's a lot of them in the larger dungeons. It's kind of outrageous when it happens. Oh, where's the merchant? This one disappeared, sadly.
Here they come.
Get out of here, Tarantula. We got other things to do. So we max those. Which is good, because now I can save. Guess I messed something up. Ooh, okay, so from our weapons station, remember saying that we needed the bestless spear, so let's start leveling that. And the fun pouch, I think you combine with the blaze box. Should be good. I'm just looking to see if there's any other weapons I should be gathering for him. Not really. Goodbye, fun pouch. We're gonna find the Blaze Saucer box plus the Fun pouch, and we should get old coin purse.
Now that's what I call a masterpiece.
Which I'm pretty sure we had at one point. Or at least we had the ability to purchase this. We have a Blaze Saucer Max. We're getting there, I guess. Yeah, believe it or not, we need an item from a quarry that we haven't even reached yet, so that's a little brutal. Okay, we have the Majestic Pocket for later. And eventually I need to make the homing shooter, which we did already. So he's able to get to his final chain. Alright, I'm gonna ignore this for now because it's not super important. The only thing I want to double check is level 3. We'll go to the west side. We'll see if there's any armors we could get. And now I need to desperately remember where all the shop armors are. Which is a very cruel endeavor, I would like to say.
No use standing around.
There's no use standing around, chat. Is the shopkeeper here? Just didn't load. Of course he is. Stupid shopkeeper not loading on the minimap. What a liar. Okay, so this guy doesn't have anything of interest, which is good. He has basic weapons, which you do need for crafting, but we don't need that for now. So we saw in the main planet we came from, there was an outfit we could purchase. There should now be other purchasable outfits, and then we'll eventually go to Mina. So I did put some away and say we weren't going to change outfits, but then I'm like, oh wait, we should probably get these at some point. If not now, we wouldn't do it any other time. This chapter 12 is just one big dungeon. Nothing of interest in here, sadly. Ah, Canceller. Yeah, I'm not taking those. Just like Trap Vision and PSO chat, we don't believe in those. Like, listen, we face tank it, and that's all we gotta do. I feel like we're missing an outfit. That's why I'm double checking the town here. I know there's an outfit in the middle of the shops. I'm hoping this will have what I'm looking for. Yes. Super 8 cost armor from Lungardian forces. Only the most achieved soldiers are issued it. Lungardian armor attained. Well, if I did need to rebuy the fun pouch or whatever I needed, I could buy it here, but I think I'm good. I don't really like his green spacesuit, so I'm actually kind of thankful we might be able to swap this out. Got more defense than the other one. See what it looks like at some point. We'll be pleasantly surprised later.
That's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess.
Oh, Jupus, you are kind of the worst. Oh my gosh, where's the warp I'm looking for? There it is. Like, it'll take me here eventually. We did get the vintage wear from him. Did I need a Nebula Opal? No. Did need some memories, apparently. Buy a couple of these. Oh, we can buy strength stars from them. That one's actually somewhat useful. I love Trap Vision in this house, oh no. Okay, Simon's one upgrade away from finishing that. Digo is getting closer to finishing Covering Fire. So unfortunately, as I said before, there are like way too many merchants in this game. I only vaguely recall what some of them have. And it's kind of rough that even with like the Platinum badge and being in like near final chapter, there are so many items that don't restock all the time. I feel like there's some there are some shopkeepers that should have sold you some of the revelation items, and it's a shame that they don't. Speaking of which, good, we don't have to farm those. I want as many strength stars as I could get, and the answer, like, this is like the only relevant item. I'm gonna be honest with you. The Guardian Sphere and strength stars are the only items I care about that are consumable. We should be good for now. Okay. Infusion defense acquired. That is sort of common. Lightning resistance 3, sure. Hopefully that'll be relevant. So just random stores have basically saved us hours of grinding because the Sun Sphere barely dropped when we played. Like, we completed a whole dungeon and got like 2, to give you an idea. And we needed 4. So I'm glad that we just bought them rather than doing any of that. Was there anything in Rosa that I really wanted other than the underground area? I'm not sure.
I gotta get some rest soon.
Buy a Jupus. Let's leave. I don't think there's anything else I need. Let us go to Mina first, because this has less to look for. Fortunately for this one, I only really want to go to the item shop. We'll be able to get another rare item here. Remember, chat, there's this character that wouldn't talk to us at all.
Must be one of those days.
Let's talk to Corvus. He should have what we need. There we go, chat. We could get hand-knit sweater. Sounds absolutely heinous. Let's buy it. We're also gonna get the Annals of Hades. Hades Chronicle, a history book written in mysterious ancient lettering. I don't know why they have that, but it's in our inventory now. Wow, chat, look at all the items we never created. Shake your head, chat. We never will. Like, I'll be real honest with you, but like, yeah, no. Well, at least we're getting closer to having AP efficiency on every character maxed. Alright, so now that I have this, I'm gonna save in case there's dialogue we have to go through and I mess something up. Oh boy. So Simon's outfit is okay. Not really feeling it. How hideous is this? It has more defense than the other thing. And it also has no wind resistance, which is a bit disappointing. That's about what I thought it would be. I will say I got what I asked for, I guess. Is there anything I could put away? I don't think I need this many Judgment Halos. Honestly, I might not even bother upgrading for the rest of the game with Jaster. I don't think I care. Be real honest with you. I'd rather just get to the end with him. When we're in post-game, maybe I'll think about it. But honestly, we only really need one Super Sword, and then another Super Sword if that one doesn't work. Eco says, and I have a platinum license. You want to know the secret menu? But what do you mean? Have a platinum license? What? What? Oh, do you not update your dialogue at all? Or did we automatically get what we were looking for? I guess we got what we were looking for. I thought he was going to tell us more about it, but no, that's it. So the final item we just need to make at the factory, and we technically have the recipe for it, and we should have all the components now that we've gotten Chameleon, Particulate, and all these other items. So I could go make that one whenever I want. So we're done with this. Is there anywhere else I wanted to check? I could go to the mines briefly to see if any of them had a store that I wanted to check. Technically, if these things let me buy the lamp, I think there's a purpose to them. Oh, there's actually a treasure I missed. Okay, let's go get the treasure I missed. Check out the shopkeeper and come back, because if nothing else, we could say we investigated and cleaned it up.
Fall behind, okay?
So we have a heinous sweater, and then Jupus in a scientist outfit. It's quite something. So if nothing else, Chad, we'll just get a basic item here. Oh, what a peaceful feeling it is to go like that far in a room without getting into combat. Also, that's a lot of enemies that require you to jump. Game, please. I'm slowly burning to death, but it's okay. Wow, that burn damage over time kind of adding up. I'm not gonna lie. There we go.
Those guys were no challenge at all.
Oh. So Evil Cacophony is done. I think I forgot to merge. So Evil Cacophony... Or not Evil Carthage, Pandemonium plus Catharsis Boomer should be the final thing that we need. So this should be his ultimate weapon now.
Now that's what I call a masterpiece.
Wait, I did not mess that up. I'll double check to see if there's anything else we need. I think so. Yeah, it's also kind of weird that the weapons kind of cap at 46. It feels kind of low given how many things we have to get there. Kind of weird. Anyway, we have the tragic Lycoan. So I think we just need to double check if Brutal Jaguar has been leveled. No, it is not. Okay, so let's switch him over to Brutal Jaguar. So there we go, Chad. We have his most powerful item in the game, so every other battle is just going to help him level it. We're leveling Old Coin Purse. That should be fun.
No use.
Bleh, says Remote Battery with the frog.
Here they come, bunch of wimps.
I mean, at least we more or less three-shot these enemies. It could be so much worse. Back when we were doing like 100 a swing, this was very tedious. Right now, I'll take them over the panic enemies. Oh, I see. It was underneath. That's why I missed it. Makes sense. What was here? Flame pots? Eh. That wasn't really worth it. We had a lot of those. I'm gonna jump up here, not because I have to, because I want to. I'll check out this store person since we're already here, and then we'll go back. I don't think there's anything else I need from the shops. Yeah, so if we were really desperate for Stellar Crystals, I didn't realize there's a place we could get unlimited of them, so I'm like, yeah, that cuts down a lot of my tracking and whatever. Yeah, now knowing that the Insectron tournament has unlimited, there's really no reason to go to most of the other places now.
We'll just have to do this.
But we'll just have to do this, apparently.
Here they come, bunch of wimps.
Oh, we actually stunned them. That was interesting. Are you okay there, Undead Bandit? Oh no. Oh, Galaxy. Did we find a little bit of a bug here, Chad? He's not quite doing the best. I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be standing. But I guess you could say he's between a rock and a hard place, chat. Let's put him out of his misery. There we go. Power of gun.
That was a cinch.
It was a little special.
Okay?
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I'll take you on.
Here they come. Bunch of women.
Okay, so we'll finish these guys up. I will double check if I have any notes regarding outfits, and then I'll just move on. I think we got all the ones we could purchase except for the one that was back on the main planet. I don't think there's anything in terms of outfits we could get from Rosa. And given that we already have Sealing Sunsphere, unless the other shopkeepers are like super crazy, I think I'm good. Was this a before? I don't think we need anything here. The only thing I'm kind of vaguely curious about is the observation deck here. There's a shopkeeper right here. We might as well check him. Game, that's not cool. Leave me alone.
All right, who's next?
Did you have anything worth coming back for? You're sold out of the battery still. Oh, come on. Right, chat? Boo. I need this for upgrades. Boo. Can't get the thing that I need. That is so sad, chat. That is actually so sad. Like, there are items we could, in theory, upgrade to, but if the game doesn't give it to us, there's not really much we could do about that. I think there was another item shop over here, was there? I think there was. No. Alright, let's just leave then. I don't think I need anything else here. I don't think the children had any items worthwhile. I guess I could briefly check them out if I want to. Some of our outfits require us to hit rank 1, so I'm not really worried about that. Does Small Child have anything of interest since we're here? Hypergravity sensor. I think I did actually need that. Unironically, I think we did actually need this for factory crafting. Small Child was apparently loaded. Because we had to make a choice earlier, because we only had one of those. So, I guess it's good I checked that. So I don't think that drops from an enemy, or at least I have never seen it drop from an enemy. Might be a more accurate statement. So that was kind of worth. We'll go to Alistia very briefly. I don't think Jiraika has anything of interest. Because it's so early in the game, I don't think they give us what we need. We know the Swordsman Yi is back at the Queen's Palace, which we will probably do. Although, I'm going to be real honest with you, I kind of like Zegram's current outfit. No, well, not the one that's shown here, but the one we have him in when he's not in the ship. It's probably my favorite outfit in the game overall, too. I mean, I don't mind seeing what the other ones are like, but we'll see. Check the shopkeeper out briefly. If he's got nothing of interest, we'll very briefly check the other ones and move on. Oh, he doesn't have any platinum badge stuff? Huh. Disappointing. Oh, at least it makes the check very quick. Where's the other shopkeeper? Don't you lie to me. I know there's another shopkeeper out there. You could tell me there's none there, and I'm like, I don't believe you. The minimap is a lying liar. Alright, where's the shopkeeper? Are they like here? I think they're here. Well, speaking of which, we could double check if we have everything we need for the frog log now. We've analyzed so many items. Well, I think we've analyzed over 100. I think that's safe to say. But with the created count, I think we also have it. We need 50, so we have 21, 30, 35, 41, 47. Okay. So technically I don't need to do anything else. We've analyzed everything we need. So I could in theory go get another outfit, but we'll save that for later. I think I'm gonna worry about that right now. That feels more like a post-game thing that we'll do.
A little more laid back.
Or maybe a chapter 12. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Hello, Botto. Buy stealth pills to try to make the encounter rate less terrible. Is there another storekeeper between now and the exit? I don't think so. But again, the minimap kind of lies to you, so who knows?
This is downright dismal.
I guess we'll just leave. I don't have anything else to do here. Sadly, there is an armor you can acquire by making all the factory items. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know how much I care. Do I really want to spend like 10 hours just to get an outfit I'm gonna use for like 30 minutes? I don't know, chat. We might pop up an image of it on screen, and that's about as much as I want to do. I don't know if I really want to do these other things. I don't think there's anything in Jamaica, so I think I'm just gonna go very briefly to Rosa. I'm just gonna literally teleport to the place that is the item shop here, and we'll move on. Okay. I think other than that, we've seen basically everything of interest. Let's go back to the other planet and finally progress the plot. Although, funny enough, I say that, but we probably should also go make the other weapon now if we need to. Oh, they just had Flame Shield and Storm Shield? It's not that exciting. Well...
So much for motivation.
Shockingly relevant comment. We'll go to Queen Palace, do a factory thing, and then I guess we'll continue plot? That way we just have like a solid hour and a half of plot. After we just did this big detour. I think that's fine. So at this point, there's only one outfit we haven't purchased. That was back in the Queen's Palace. I guess I could swap in Digo and Zerard so we can see what they look like.
No use standing around. Come on.
I don't think we talked to Theophil, but I don't feel like talking to him. I'll acknowledge we did not talk to him, because I feel like I would have made a comment on his name. Yeah, this should be the last thing that we need to purchase. I guess the question is, since I can purchase some pretty crazy things at this store, could I skip doing the factory upgrades for the other characters? Right, Chad, I'm actually kind of curious now. Give me 1 second. Look at the store inventory real quick. Because, I mean, like, you could get some really late game things here, right? Like, Judgment Halo we need for later. Moonbeam Bow. Yeah, I don't have it on my list. I'm sure there's ways I can make this turn into something else. I think the problem is it could be an ultimate weapon, but not the one with the most stats. Because there are technically, like, end of tree final weapons for each one. Oh well. Yeah, you can see, like, these are, like, level 47 sub-weapons. So technically better than what we would have crafted, unless we did the right chains. It really bothers me that it keeps telling me there's a revelation, but it's the thing I can't do anything with. Alright, chat. Strap in. Strap in. We're gonna spend, like, 20 minutes here. I'm so sorry. We do need it for the bounty. I would like to complete all the bounties in this game. Place the parts. We didn't figure out what material this actually needed. That iron cube. I bought like a quadrillion gems. So I won't know if it's the right material right away, but either way, it should be a metal. So it could be carbon alloy, iron board, or iron cube. We'll try iron cube first. It'll complain to me if this is not accurate. Get rid of some of these. This, I think, needs to go on a magical journey. So these are both considered alchemy, right? Oh, one's a gem and one is alchemy. Oops. That laggy menu, chat. That laggy menu gets me every time. So I think this is grinder that I need. And I need the Alpha Nord for alchemy.
Perfect mayhem!
Welcome, Chrissy Grimm. Hope you're doing well. We're slowly regretting life choices here. Might have flipped which one was which. I got the things right, but I think I might have just flip-flopped which one is where. The alchemy is the cathode. Yeah, I think I flipped them. Oh, it actually tells you when you place it. I didn't realize that until just now. I mean, not that that matters, but it wasn't a question of what the machine did. It was a question of what these were. Because when you highlight them, it doesn't tell you. Let's see. I think I need to smelt. Welcome, Parameter. Hopefully get some rest. Yeah, we shouldn't be needing too much here, fortunately. I just need to clean this one thing up. So what we could do is smelt... form press, and then we're almost done. It shouldn't be more than like a couple minutes. Unfortunately, we'll lose some time moving these around, but it is what it is. Put that over there. I don't care about this for now. Need a fan. Then after that, we'll just correct. I'm a little off with my math, which is inevitable to happen since we're never going to count it. And yeah, let's get it set up. It'll complain to us if I messed up the ingredients at least, so it shouldn't be too bad. But we technically have everything we need here. I love I didn't bother connecting the other side at all yet. We'll get there eventually. I have no idea how long that one's gonna take. Okay. There we go. That wasn't too bad. The question is how many pipes I need on this side. Make it go on a little twisty journey for now. See if that's enough zigzags. I just need 2 more chords, and that is it for setup. After that, it'll just be fixing math, and then, yeah. Continue with the game. Unfortunately, the platinum badge awkwardly unlocked it, like, kind of the midway point. Let's see, what's it gonna complain about? Not the right kind of material. Okay. So it doesn't want the iron cube. Does it want an iron board? I'm missing a power cord somewhere. Really? Am I, though? Is it just one of the ones where it's technically, like, I gotta flip it here? Thought I had to go up here. I don't think any of these matter. Like, I thought it went up the tube and then it went through there. Everything else seems to have power. Yeah, because that doesn't make sense. I think it has to go up the tube. And then it spills out there. I don't think this could possibly be wrong. Everything else is good. Like, this is all connected, so it's not a question of power. It's just, I think this is not... Like, do I need a tile in between or something? I thought I could just do this, or it could be this is wrong. But again, I would have thought it needed to climb up there and then it gets, like, spat out and it goes through there. That's kind of annoying, using parts that you don't normally use. Sorry about this, chat. This is adding time to the playthrough. What do you want? Except before, this doesn't seem right to me, but we could try this, in theory. I wish the game would actually just outright tell you what it wants you to do, instead of making you guess. That would have been kind of nice. Like, this feels wrong, but I could try to run it. No. Like, we'll try it, as I said before. I don't think they give you an indicator as to, like, what is in and what is out, which would have been kind of useful. So if nothing else, I could flip these pretty easily, since I have power cords there without removing the other ones. Like, is this good? No. I'm assuming it's not cranky about this one. I would hope not. I don't see why it would matter which side it comes in at. In theory, it could be this one. Alright, so what we're gonna do, since we have the power cords all set up, all we have to do is just rotate until the game is happy with us. So I think this was correct. I could flip this so it's on this side. Game. Thank you. Let's, like, remove it, please. So, this was the only one that I rotated. So it's possible it wants it like this. No. All the combiners are correct. Everything is connected here. Does it actually want it to, like, go up a tube first? It could just be it's being very finicky with me. What if I do this? Again, there's, like, unwritten rules. Like, is it gonna like this? Is it just, like, not liking it because it's too close? I don't remember having to do this before. Go to engineering school. Yeah, sorry about this, chat. This is before. The game can be a little finicky with the placement of machines. Take this here. Alright, so it still doesn't like it. What we're gonna do... Any way I can move this? I'm pretty sure this was allowed. I don't remember it having a problem with this before. So that's why I feel like it's one of the other parts that's wrong. But again, like, I wish the game would just tell you what's incorrect. Or is it mad because I put a pipe in the middle of nowhere? I swear, if it's mad because I put the pipe in the middle of nowhere, I'm also gonna get really mad. Hold on, chat. Let's find out. Is it just being cranky because I put that pipe there? Hold on. Let's find out in real time. Is it genuinely cranky that I did this? Let's find out. If so, I'm also gonna feel kind of sad. No. You can see everything is still powered up. I mean, there's no way it's this one is wrong. This one has to be right on the right side. There's nothing wrong here. Everything is plugged in. There's nothing wrong here. We got the fan. I can see the pipes are pink. So all the pipes have power. The only question is... from here, whether this one needs to get flipped. And we already flipped it, but didn't see anything. Yeah, so we even have it lined up like the image, so I'm not worried about that one. See how it put a pipe first? So we made it match the image. So that matches. Put a pipe between these two. I don't remember needing to do this last time, to be honest with you. But I could make it match the image more literally. Because I feel like this is just very inconvenient to move it like this. And I don't ever remember needing to move this setup in order for this to work. Which is why it has me kind of questioning this. But I am right in the sense that it does need to go up the tube. And then it needs to be spat out into the form press. And this feels like I'm missing something, but I was gonna say, I don't think chat has seen whatever I've missed, and I don't see what I've missed, so I just feel a little confused at the moment. Generally speaking, we shouldn't have to do what I'm doing here, but something has gone wrong. No, like this has to be like this. I'm gonna double check that I just haven't put a pipe somewhere and the game is getting cranky with me. Yeah, that's all connected. This is all connected. I can put this one back. If I really need to, I could do something like this. As I said before, I don't remember having to need to mess with the starting position. Let me put this back. Yeah, everything's plugged in. That's why I'm confused. So something is not facing the right way, but I don't know what. I'm just gonna do this. Which is fine, because I can always compensate the distance here. Game, did you really do it that way? Why did you do it that way, game? I just wanted you to do the closest possible turn, not the big zigzag. Why you do this? Don't seem to be missing anything. Because if it's not lit up, you would see it. Like, this wouldn't be moving. So, like, I can see that I powered everything. So it's telling me that the route is not correct. Which is confusing, because I can see that it is. So I don't know what it wants. I don't know what it wants. I'll be real honest with you. I must be missing something. The only thing I can think of is that I just don't use the Athener. So I don't know if this is something, like, out of curiosity, if I just straight up remove this one, right? And then I connect this, is it gonna complain to me, is the question. No, it still thinks there's something wrong. Okay. If we remove the grinder machine, is it gonna get mad at me? Like, we'll figure out what it is. Like, I'm gonna run out of things to remove. Something is still not connected. I'm going to remove these. Question mark. This one back over here. Like, even if it's incorrect, it should still run. I just needed to confirm this. Okay, now I have no idea why this isn't working. You know what? I'm sorry. We're just gonna nuke it. I don't know why it's not working, and something is just being weird with me. I'm just gonna tell it to restart. So if I just plug this in without doing anything, we're gonna figure this out one at a time, what went wrong. This is the first time we've ever had it, like, really genuinely fight me to be activated, which is kind of annoying. So we're just gonna set up what it has, which will fail. Do a little bit of this. I don't know if there was, like, some errant cord that got confused, or what the deal is, but I don't feel like figuring it out. Okay, so now it's plugged in. Game is actually trolling. I don't know if there's, like, a stray power cord that's stopping it from running. I have no idea. So this should run. Okay, so everything's hooked in. Okay, that's all I wanted to see. Everything was hooked in. Getting trolled by this game. Just like, I'm like, I don't think I did anything wrong. I think it was just being weird with me. Like, I genuinely don't think there was something that I missed. It's just being very finicky for some reason. So I was trying to figure out what part was not working, but we eliminated nearly everything, and it still didn't work. Game, how is that what I possibly just told you to do? Give me a break. Thank you. Okay, so now this should run, right? Yeah, so I didn't do this wrong. Just like... Well, like, there's proof, chat. Like, I don't think I did this wrong, and we'll find out if I did in a moment here. Because that is now working, and that's how I flipped it, and it should have worked from there. Now we have the Athener, right? Which requires one more tile to be removed. This is how I had it before. I'm calling witchcraft and sorcery. If I do the same thing and it works, I'm gonna be very annoyed because that was a big waste of time because it was being finicky with me. That still works. So did something get messed up over here? I don't see anything different that I've done so far, to be honest with you. So we're gonna start with the form press. Which, if that is somehow the wrong way, I'm gonna lose my mind. I guess I should leave the pipes there just to test it. No, that's correct. So we're gonna back this up a tile. Since it's up before, we should never have to remove these. Why did it do that? Why did it do that? How was that? How was I possibly selecting the power cord from where I was? Chad, I want you to help explain how the UI thought that when I was hovering the pipe to delete, it said delete power cord. Like, this is what I wanted to remove, game. So I'm gonna place the same thing that I did before, unless I missed, like, the charging station, but I don't think I did. It's possible. I thought all the charging stations had power. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and do cooler fan. I now realize this cord is in the way of. How annoying. It's okay, we can fix the cords. Okay, we're gonna go on a magical journey to go hook this in. This is all legal cord work so far, chat. It makes no sense, but it does work. Then we can prove that everything is still working by putting the pipes down. Okay. Man, this menu is so much lag. I can't emphasize how bad it is, chat, until you might be able to hear me mash to try to get it to do something in between. It is quite heinous. And then all I did was this. We're gonna give it a power cord, which we just did. Chat, I don't think I did anything different. I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe one of the power stations was missing something. Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel like I really did anything differently there. So I need to delay this one by 1 tile. Yeah, I know it's a failure, blah, blah, blah. So I had the right idea. I think the game was just being very, very finicky with me on something. Not to mention, as I said before, if there's an actual error in construction, it should probably tell you what piece doesn't work. Because, there's, hundreds of tiles, potentially, in your little contraption. It's like, who knows? Okay, so I still don't know how long this one needs to wait. We gotta figure this one out. I'm gonna try to hit stop development before it does anything too crazy here. Oh yeah, this one is, way too early by so many tiles. Ooh, it's so early. Okay, we're gonna stop so I don't have to sit through the animation. Alright, so we're gonna do the same thing that I'd started to do. It's gotta go through the Great Snake of 2025. We're gonna do something like this. We'll start with a little mini snake and see if this is good enough. Might not be enough. But at least we should be able to get a rough idea, because I haven't even seen this one go through that one yet. Yes, they merge there. Oh my gosh, we need so many more tiles. Okay. So we can easily do 2 more. And then I probably need this one to actually come out. At least 1 more. Let's see if this is good enough. You can see I've added a lot more here. Now it's looking more like a snake. Ridiculous. I don't feel like counting because it also takes up an arbitrary amount of spaces, and I feel like the spaces it takes up confuses me. Alright, so it's almost there. So how far off is this one? Oh? I actually counted it correctly? Wow. What a good guess on the correction, chat. What a good guess. 10 out of 10. Success. Your reward is an item that you don't really care about. We have obtained a sample of Alexander. Anyway, let's never do that again. Let's leave. As I said before, maybe one of the charging... The only thing I can think of is one of the charging stations didn't have power. But again, it's like... I don't know what they were thinking.
Cookie crumbles, I guess.
Exactly, Jupus. That is like how the cookie crumbles. So anyway, let's go ahead and save the game so I don't have to do that again, because that's just terrible. Right, chat? Any other factory stuff is purely optional at this point. I don't need it unless I really want a super weapon. Unfortunately, that was blocking us from a bounty, which would block us from certain items. I would like to get the bounty out of the way. Anyway, let's go to apparently the midpoint of the forest, allegedly. You know what? We went through all that. I don't think I ended up getting the item that I needed at the shop. I got very distracted by the factory. I think we gotta go back. No. Did not get the item. I mean, fortunately, I just gotta go back here real quick. Okay. There should be no manufacturing needed unless I want to show something off at the end of the game, but as I said before, how badly do I want to unlock one outfit?
While the iron is hot.
How much do I really want every character to have their ultimates? I don't know if I really want to spend like 15 minutes per item, to be honest with you. Oh no, we did purchase it. Okay, that's good. Did I need the Galactic Buster? No, okay. I'm just checking my list real quick. I think I need the Adamant Razor either. That's a shame. It is funny though, you could skip straight to level 45 weapons. Alright, so let's go ahead and swap them into the party so we can see what they look like, because we haven't seen them yet. Switch characters. Oh, I keep forgetting. I wish they were in a different order. Let's see what our companions look like with their new... Oh, let's not see Casala's. Casala's was terrible. Let's go back to Zegro. It's kind of boring, but I like it better than the green armor. I don't know how I feel about Zegrum with the samurai gi. I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of like his other outfit more. Like, if it's between this one and the other one, it is no contest. I'm picking the other one. Open Code is, like, so good.
Hey, how long we gotta stand around here?
Shut up, Segram. Anyway, we're gonna go and swap them out. I mean, I guess I'll keep Digo with it. Digo probably has my least favorite outfits so far, which is kind of impressive, because I do think Jupus probably has the worst outfits. But Digos are just so unexciting. Anyway, plot time. Remember, chat, we're supposed to be doing a trial.
Hold it! Don't leave me behind!
Be quiet, Simon. Okay, let's actually go through the forest. Okay. Let's proceed.
Our power, will it work against Mother?
Wow, Simon has 918 health. I wouldn't have considered him the tank of the party, but I guess it finally happened.
I'll take you on. What a waste of time.
Get rid of you. Is that tree body blocking me? What a pro.
That's what you get for tangling with us!
I fell into the water, though it's not intentional. Defense up on Jupus, sure, why not? AI needs as much help as it could get, honestly. I'll take a Myriad branch here. Guardian Sphere. Random banana. Praise be the banana, chat. Goodbye, random milk. We move so... Can we just jump out of the water, please? Oh my gosh, we go so slow. Get me out of here. Oh, just get me out of here. Okay, thank you. I don't know why swimming is so terribly slow. So I see the bounty.
The source of the room was in...
They rest the spirits of ancient kings. Welcome, Greta Knight. Hope you're doing well. Finish in 18 seconds without abilities. You know what, chat? We don't need to do challenge mode anymore, so my answer to that is no. No. I can do whatever I want here. You can't stop me. Right, chat? I don't think I will. Make sure there's no chest back here. I feel like they would hide something here. Okay, there's not a chest there, but there's a chest over here. Bastion says that the king hadn't opened the castle, we'd surely have been turned into beasts. The king extended his hand to us when we needed him most. We were forever in debt. Alright, let's go get the last chest. I was gonna say, I don't even remember what some of these are. Let's use 5-alarm fire. This should insta-kill them. Oh, we're not. Or apparently they're just resistant to fire. It's a shame. Okay, what's in the chest? Oh. Just endgame weapon.
Strike while the iron is hot.
Okay. I mean, I think that's what we needed for Zegrom. Or that's at least the thing that I believe we built up to. Yo-Yo Shock is so good, chat. It just seems to do so much more than other abilities. I don't know if it's because of the weapons he's wielding or because they're genuinely weak to it. I will take another Lucky Clover. We need so many of these, chat. Cassandra with defense up? Yes, please, actually. I don't care how little it impacts our health. Listen, anything to keep the AI alive longer, I'll take at this point.
But why?
But why, chat? Ancient King transformed into vengeful ghost to drive out the bitter specter, raise the famed blade Alexander to the heavens. Okay. So, I did finally remember this is what we needed to do. Now the question is, where is the famed blade of Alexander? House's intense lightning power. Fallen Monarch, Wing Garuda the 7th.
Stop getting in our way.
Well, at least we know that he's resistant to this. Let's go ahead and use Barrier Break Shot on him real quick.
Here we go.
Focus Barrier. Well, chat, I have some very bad news for the boss. Do you want to know what the bad news is? We have 2 characters that increase our attack power immensely. And we are just gonna absolutely delete this boss right here. This might be like a 1 combo kill, we'll see. Pretty close. Yeah, get out of here. Like, piercing genius acquired. Listen, chat. We are so strong right now. If you're wondering why I'm like, I think I'm good with crafting. Moments like that. So I could get an elemental shield of the best kind for either. Oh, we need mirror units actually. I'll buy these. You can actually buy Roses of Passion here. That's good. Well, glad we didn't grind those, chat. That would have made me kind of mad. I'm glad they just have it at the store. It's about time we could purchase them. It's literally everybody needs it. Let's do Faded Passion level 2 increase. So that way we could say we officially unlocked the entire board. Oh. The requirements for this last thing are gross. Ugh. I don't like that at all. Shake Shake is terrible. I'm not leveling it up. This just gets that. He definitely needs this. Should probably learn Black Hole. I don't know if I want to use the magic lipstick on him or not. I didn't even see what other items it had. I just kind of paid attention to that stuff. I don't know if I really care about my elemental resist. We have unconscious guard on most people. I could technically sub out the Saint Shield for something else. Since he already gets resistance from his armor, I might as well give him the Storm Shield. If I want to, I could give him the Typhoon Shield, I guess. Hope you're doing well, Granite Knight. Okay. I think we should be good here. Hopefully I can escape through this place. No? Oh, really? Okay, there we go. Random animal.
Standing around. Come on.
Meow says, Bob, apparently. Ooh, there's an item up there. Yo-Yo Shock proving useful as always. Rainbow newts, don't care about that.
Strike while the iron is hot.
As I said before, honestly, I don't know how they get lost in this forest. It's just... it basically snakes back and forth. Not really multiple choices or anything.
What a waste of time.
We did Last Resort Meteor level 2. We did level it. That's decent damage. Okay. Grab this chest. Captain Suck.
That's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess.
So at this point, yeah. We're getting through the dungeon.
Here they come, bunch of wimps.
I'm gonna use another Last Resort Meteor too, because we did level it. It seems strong enough to one-shot, which is all you can really ask for, honestly. Another save point acquired. A mimic right next to the save point. That is so rude.
Leave this to the other two.
So rude.
Ah, stop getting in our way.
Should be GG for the enemy. There we go. Hey, Luring Lamp is something I needed. Thank you, game. It's about time you dropped me something I needed. Yeah, look how many people need it, by the way. Everybody was lighting up. More attack up is never a bad thing. I want lightning resistance for it. Probably. I want to do anything that might take a percentage damage off of our attacks. Fine, I'll put the lipstick on the protagonist. Are you happy, game? Ridiculous. Penelope says, Yvonne is a great prophet. He even predicted the attack of Mother. Or did he cause it? He really does look like a villain. And honestly, I don't really remember. I don't remember him in the plot. I do remember something that happens later, but that's not super relevant here. Oh, I was hoping I could jump up this tree. Excitement over. No climbing for me, apparently. Defeat enemies in 20 seconds? Don't worry about that. That's what Yo-Yo Shock is for.
Not these guys.
Not these guys. Get Missile Squalled.
That was totally Dullsville.
Well, unfortunately, the Huntress coins don't do anything anymore. And to make my life easier, I'm actually just gonna do one more battle here so I can do both of their equipments.
We gotta get through it.
Since we're pretty close to upgrading Simon, we might as well just finish him at this point.
I'll take you on.
Try to kill them with Shake Shake because it's respectful. Oh, these guys require a guard break? That sucks. Also, I love that the guard break enemy is just constantly spamming attacks so I can't guard break them. Feels a little unfair, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit. Like, I can't do anything if all they do is this over and over. Apparently you could chuck them, though. Okay, let's end this guy. Build up some meter for later. It's like the most successful enemy at damaging us so far.
Everyone okay?
Okay, now we're all in sync. We're gonna heal up a little bit here. I saw we were capped on our max heal, so we might as well just do that. So, weapon-wise, we're at his strongest. Brutal Jaguar can combine with Tragic Lycoan. That should be it for him, more or less. Oops. Not like me opening my notes there. Although, you know what? I thought Heavenly Vision was in the shop, so I guess I could have skipped some things there. I mean, it didn't matter since we were so far on the list anyway. But it's kind of funny, I guess. We're going to take the Brutal Jaguar. And then he is only one weapon away from being done.
Voila!
Heavenly Vision acquired. He's done for now, and then I just want to check. We have the Bestless Spear and the Old Coin Purse. So Besla should be able to combine with the Draconic Core, which we did earlier, so let's go ahead and do that now. We're getting there, chat. Slowly but surely. That should form us the Wise Man's Spear with an Omega.
Now that's what I call a masterpiece.
Which looks almost exactly like the Sage's Spear. Honestly, it's just like one small color difference. It is what it is. Now that the Old Coin Purse is out of the way, combine the Old Coin Purse, Laser Saucer Max. That should give us the homing shooter. Now we're on the way of completing his weapon, which is probably for the best, because I think damage-wise, he's actually not too terribly off.
Now that's what I call a masterpiece.
So if we didn't create the homing shooter already, we could have made it this way, just to showcase, because I think we got the homing shooter from the factory. I just wanted to do that just because it would add to the count. But anyway, we were close enough that I don't think it really mattered. Plus, we technically need 2 homing shooters later anyway, with our formula routes, so it's fine.
I'm really not the running type.
It saves us purchasing 2 from the factory, is what I'm saying. We just make the other one. Okay. Oh, we're at the other... I'm not sure why all the save points were so deep in the forest. There's like this big long walk of nothing, and then just like all the saves are within like 2 rooms of each other. Like, okay. Jabrina says, King Albieth trusted Yvonne very much.
Come on, let's get going.
Well, I kind of like the look at the enemies over there. We'll briefly see them. Those are the things that I think attacked us in the cutscene before. Ooh, mermaid skill. Not bad. Lots of hot breath.
Okay?
So let's save our progress. Getting close, chat. We're so close.
I believe the source of the rune was in Eden.
I think as soon as we beat this enemy, chat, we're actually in chapter 12, believe it or not. Which I believe is the final chapter of the game. Unless you count post-game as a separate chapter.
It's a beast!
Look, it's not attacking us. Let's get in the first strike.
Oh, you know what?
Something's not right.
I'm sorry, I forgot we were still in chapter 11. Sorry, there's one more chapter after that, which is pretty much the final boss.
It's a human.
Uh-oh, chat.
Is it really you? My beloved daughter.
Huh?
How eagerly I've waited for this day. The day that you would come back to me.
Dad?
That outfit is something.
I am your father, Albioth, King of Morrigan. I am so happy to see that you have grown up into such a beautiful young woman.
Are you really my father? Then why are you... I don't understand.
To save Morrigan, I went up against the cause of the evil destruction, Mother. But she was unimaginably strong, and there was nothing I could do. My beastly form is the price I paid. The price I paid for defying her.
How terrible.
You see, Mother is the source of all the evil beasts that exist in this world. She is a mass of rune energy, a fearsome monster with a strong will for destruction. There is no weapon that can be used against her. Even if there existed a weapon that could be used against her, she has eternal life. Mother cannot be defeated.
Then what can we do? She destroyed my planet, transformed my father. I can't let her get away with that.
There is only one way. We have discovered a way to neutralize the power of the rune using Dragellum energy. If you pierce Mother's heart with a sword forged from Dragellum, you may be able to destroy her from the inside out.
Dragellum.
Where can we find one?
Listen to me carefully, Iriath. A Dragellum is...
Servant, have you forgotten that you live only because of my mercy and generosity? Do not forget that you swore your allegiance to me. Your life is provided only as compensation for that alliance. As long as you live, you shall fight for me. Your life belongs to me.
Dad!
We've got to get away from here.
Oh, Iriath, listen. You must defeat me. This is the trial that has been given to you. If you cannot defeat me, you will never defeat Mother.
Alert remote batteries. No, it's not true. No, now it's appropriate.
Dad!
Kisala!
Let me go!
No, Kisala! He's not human!
Dad. All right. I'll save you from your suffering.
Suddenly Manticore, very true.
Don't you worry, Dad.
Kisala, hold off!
I like how the game pretended she's in our party. That's cute.
But why? What happened to him?
What do you mean, but why? Why does everybody keep asking why? Listen, just accept it. The plot just decided he's a terrible monster. Oh, he jumped. That's... And he did that much on a block? What? So let me get this straight. I blocked, I took 60 damage, and then the next time he hit me for 750 damage? What is this boss damage? Huh. That doesn't feel like that's programmed correctly. I'm just willing to say that. I don't think that made any sense there. Why I took so much damage. And keep in mind, I had a defense boost on. So I took 750 with the defense boost. It's kind of wild.
I'm in deep.
Like how our ally is like nearly dead. Alright, well, we've learned that apparently he could just break your guard randomly. And oh, an ally shot me. That now makes sense why I died so quickly. Because I'm like, that boss damage didn't make any sense. Am I gonna party wipe here? Huh, that's kind of annoying. That now makes sense. Because I'm like, something hit me for like an insane amount of damage. It makes sense. So I guess I'm glad I have confusion removal, because this would be borderline unwinnable then, without it. Since any hit would basically kill me at that point. Oh no, it's Gal Griffin, chat. Stop it. Stop it. Stop shooting tornadoes at me too. You really are Gal Griffin. Get out of here. Only we had Cannon Rouge, chat.
I'm a goner. Thanks.
What the? Oh my, Jupus. Jupus, what is that damage he's doing to us? Leave me alone. Okay, this now explains why I died so quickly. I got actually hard betrayed by Jupus. Holy. It gave us no money. I was like, you get nothing. Good day, sir, chat. Oh my gosh. Well, we learned that apparently Jupus is the scariest person to put on your party while confused. So he can triple hit, which means he can kill you from full health. Because the way the game kind of puts a safety barrier in for something, if it wasn't clear to this point in this game, is that any damage dealt will reduce you to 1, but not less than 1, the first time you are hit by massive amounts of damage. And then the next hit will kill you. But since he hits 3 times, if he crits on the second hit and puts me at 1, I just auto-die on the third hit. Because he was doing crazy damage. I don't know if you saw, he did over 700 damage, which is what I think happened to me earlier when I took some chip damage there. Jupus is the real monster, Chad. I'm not really scared about the Manticore.
You have managed to stop me. Thank you, my beloved daughter.
Dad. Why? Why, Dad? We only just met.
I could not die by myself, Iriath. My body and soul are entirely under Mother's control. I cannot fight her. So you see, I had to be slain by another. For so long, I've dreamed for a chance to have one last look upon your face before I die. And now, that dream has come true. This makes it all the more easy for me. My long, arduous battle is approaching its end.
Damn, Father is getting more lines here than Father Raoul did.
You can't. This isn't right. Dad! I only just met you. You can't go.
Now, listen to me carefully, my dearest Iriath.
Are we sure he's dying?
In order to defeat Mother, you must obtain Trigellum.
Let me monologue for like
This
5 more minutes.
mysterious energy can be found deep within our hearts.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Here, take this.
Oh my gosh, Chad. That means next session is going to be one of the stupidest cutscenes in the entire game. I'm excited now. Yes.
What is this?
This is the Trigellum that you have created. It is a Trigellum of kindness, born of your own heart.
Oh boy, it's going to be something. Oh boy. So I'm going to talk about it briefly here, but we're going to go into it more in the next time that we play this game. Oh boy, did they mishandle the Dragellum. Do you went to Shakespeare School of Dying monologue? Listen, that monologue he's still not done. The crazy part is I think he has more lines after this. We're just gonna take a breather to talk about this. So I think they had an idea that more or less every character in your party is going to get a Dragellum, but oh boy, when we get to a certain character's Dragellum, I'm looking forward to it. I do think this one also doesn't make a lot of sense. So, the Dragellum is born of our hearts, and the trial was to kill the father. But murdering the father was compassion? I don't know. I feel like there's something else they could have done for kindness. I don't think outright murdering something should have resulted in kindness. I think I kind of get what they were going for here. But this is not the most troublesome of the ones. There's one where like, oh, I don't even want to spoil it, but it's so bad, chat. It is so bad. So I'm begging you, chat. If you skip nothing else, you could skip the post game content. Please watch the next session and then our attempt at the final boss. I promise you, that is the true highlight of the game. Mercy killing, maybe. I promise you, Chad. We're coming to the absolute insanity. Like, the writing has already kind of fallen off. Yeah, Kirk knows which one is. Listen, it's one of those scenes you don't forget if you've seen the game before. I am so excited, Chad. Like, this brought new energy back to the playthrough. It's like, wait a minute. I was worried we'd have to go another play session without it, but I'm like, oh, we're going to it. It's so dumb.
This
anyway,
energy is produced in our hearts using the strength of our wills.
I genuinely don't think he's even dying.
It is the only thing that can nullify the rune's evil life force. If you can manage to gather all of your allies' Dragellums, it may just be strong enough to bring an end to Mother's curse. Ahead lies the Gulza Sanctuary. There you will likely be attacked by phantoms.
Gosh,
One
yes.
of the weakness in your hearts.
Shadow Hearts.
This may be
He.
what it takes to unsettle your hearts and draw forth the Dragellums.
Take that, Kingdom Hearts.
You who bear the Star King's powers.
Yes?
After all the Dragellums have been collected, go see Yuvan.
Yo, he's not dead still?
He will forge your Dragellums into a single sword.
Listen, we could just take you to a doctor or something.
It will become the ultimate weapon, crafted from the combined strength of your hearts.
All right.
Take care of my daughter. And take this planet back from Mother.
I know they wanted to be dramatic, but he seriously had like 80 lines. Even to the oh my gosh.
No. Don't leave me.
Irith, let me look upon your face one last time. I am so glad
You have like a 7-minute monologue. At least he's gone now. I know, she was upset how long the monologue was going on. Father, exactly, remote battery. The 6 killing with kindness to a new level, apparently. Oh my gosh.
Lord Albiath, I see that your wish has been granted. Please wait for me on the other side. I shall be joining you shortly.
Okay. Dude, do we have clown shoes? What the heck were those boots? I'm gonna take a look at those again. Why are they so
The valley
pointy?
is just beyond here. Let's keep moving.
I don't think I've ever looked at the front of our shoes before. I am now 100% invested in that. Right? Like, they're normally cut off. You don't see them. Yeah, what the heck is going on with the shoes? Of course. Chat, you can't get more Rogue Galaxy than that. It's just like, we sat through this, like, 10-minute cutscene. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, you don't have inventory space. Thanks, Rogue Galaxy. Appreciate you. Oh, Rogue Galaxy. Just can't make that stuff up, chat. Yeah, what the heck? Oh yeah, our shoes are just absolutely ridiculous. Why are they like that? Also, why do they clip into the earth sometimes? I never really got a good look at them. Normally, as I said before, they get kind of cut off. Almost like Western... It's like they combine like Western boots with like pirate. It's very weird to me. I don't know. Something about that combo doesn't work. But anyway, chat, we're at least gonna go up to the save point, but I don't think we're gonna do this other dungeon. The other dungeon should be the start of the next chapter. And oh my gosh, chat, we are officially at the part of the game that also brings me joy. Jester boots, yeah, that's true.
What a waste of time.
Like to not perish to this. Oh, that was easy.
I'm not really into losing, you know.
The ultimate sword. Is that how we can destroy Mother?
Does this just have a warp I can use? I actually don't want to start this dungeon. I can avoid it. I don't want to start that cutscene because that's gonna kickstart a very long series of boss battles.
Boy, it certainly is easy to get lost here.
But yes, Kirk, the thing that you were thinking of based off your comment is absolutely the thing that we're going to. I will put it very loosely, chat, that we will finally get the payoff for the mother and child. I've been laughing at it the entire time it's come up. You'll understand very soon. You'll finally get context for what's happening there. It is quite something.
Totally Dullsville.
Unironically, I think I did need that Lucky Clover. I'm gonna see if this technically counts as chapter 12. Because if so, I'll set up for the next chapter. If it doesn't, I'm gonna feel very sad. We'll find out though. If this is chapter 12, we could just go grab 2 bounties, and then that'll be the only thing we do for the rest of the stream. We're gonna save the glorious train wreck of plot for another time. Also, we apparently did this bounty. Is this enough to put us in first place? Find out, chat. Oh, we're 1 bounty shy. Man. Right, chat? Man. So we just need to complete 1 more bounty, and we have it guaranteed. So next chapter will unlock the final 2 bounties. So as long as we do them, we should be good. Now question, did this unlock chapter 12? I think it did. Ooh, it did. All good things, ... Okay, so we'll play a bit longer then, since we're technically in a new chapter. Let's go back to the Galaxy Corporation. That means we should be able to grab the bounties, and then we can double check if any of the stores have reset. So we are 1 chapter from the end of the game. The final chapter is 1 dungeon. Chapter 12 is 1 dungeon. So we have not that much left to go. And surprisingly, there are a lot of cutscenes in chapter 12, so I do not want to start it tonight. Aside from like what we got into technically here. And I promise you, chat, we're gonna get the most outrageous payoff that you can imagine. It makes the game worth playing up to that point. There's the copy-paste dungeon was a very low point in the game, not gonna lie, but oh man. I'm so excited for the nonsense we're gonna witness next time we play. Gosh. But yeah, Chad, I want you to also know this final boss. Oh, Mio's back. Why is Mio back? My fans concert was like a huge crazy success. You guys should totally come. Oh, she just had a concert. Okay. No worries, Granite Knight. Get some rest. Let's go ahead and get the bounty out of the way. Yeah, I made it to the second round of Miss Wilhoster contest. They found out I lied about my age and kicked me out. What? Whatever. Zalgan Spaceport entrance. Curious feast that appears after energy leaked out from Mariglen's gate. We can't do from the Envoy on high because that's in another area. But we can do this one. So I think with completing this, we should actually hit rank 1. And that would be a good place to end. We finally hit rank 1 in the Hunter ranking.
But why?
Chad, he got me with the but why. I don't know why he keeps saying it, but it is becoming increasingly funny to me every time I hear him say that. I will take that voice line over him complaining about me not moving or random bullshit all day. But why? And then I think this should also give us the item that we needed for Jupus. As I said before, we were waiting on a bounty in order for him to get his final sub-weapon upgrade. Which means... if we do this, we should be good now. Forget where it said it was. Should have paid more attention. Was it the depot? What happened exactly, Blue Donna? Hopefully things are going okay for you, Dango. Oh, I missed Dango's comment earlier. Yeah, that beard. The beard on the assistant, it was like they attached 4 spears to his face, right? Like, just wild and crazy nonsense is happening here. I love he's just like, I'll be joining you shortly. I was like, well, okay, I guess I won't get attached, right, chat? Like, cool story, I guess. I'm looking for the bounty. It said Second Spaceport, right? Oh, right. We still haven't technically done the Wayward Phantasm, but to be fair, we also haven't gotten the item for it still. Zalgan Spaceport.
We'll just have to do this.
Huh. Anyway, we have a couple bounties, so I guess you technically never need to grind any fights. Or if you... no, I guess if you do all the bounties, you should have enough. Because most of the bounties you are basically, if you combine like 10 or 15, they equal it. Maybe they're near here? Just not quite sure what this bounty was. I don't think we did this bounty last time. Our original playthrough, because I think I just forgot to go back to them. And then I got stuck at the final boss. Oh, game. You can't stop me.
That's what you get for tangling with us.
So at this point, we're just trying to figure out where this is. I'm assuming it's between here. Maybe it's in the big square block in front of the spaceport itself. I know wild, that wasn't wild, that's just chaos. Yeah, his eyebrows and everything else were just outrageous. It generally looked like he could kill somebody with it. It was so pointy too. But why indeed? Where is this encounter? Okay, there we go.
I like laying back on the boat more myself.
Shut up, Jupus. Anyway, let's see what this thing wants. Hopefully I have the item it needs. What are the creatures who wander about in the depths of the underworld? Holds up the sky a clover that brings happiness. Okay. Well, I think we have at least one clover, so that's fortunate. Oh no, where is it? Oh, there it is. Little devils.
Here we go.
What?
Wish I could leave this to the others.
Wait, these are little? Look how big they are. Wait a minute. I feel like the name lied to me, chat.
Stop getting in our way.
I got some really bad news for these enemies. We are really overpowered right now. Oh, I took some big damage there. That's a little scary. Average devils, yeah, pretty much. Whoa, they're one-shotting us. Their damage is really high, but our damage is higher. Yeah, the defense up is actually pretty useful here. I think it stopped me from dying a couple times. I'll get the boosted damage here. Oh, come on. That didn't stun him? Whatever. Stupid super armor enemies. I hate fighting them. You know what? Just yo-yo shock them. That's what they get. Oh, he's offering to buff me. That's kind of what I wanted anyway. Man, this guy is tanky. Let's try this. Alright, chat, I had enough. Die to Jupus. Let the shame be eternal. Actually, I'll just kill you. Oh, they killed Jupus right at the end. That's annoying. How sad. He missed out on XP. So sad. But anyway, we got his second best weapon in the game.
Feeling a little more laid back.
And then with this bounty, I think we are first place. It's a pretty good way to end the session. Can't say no to that.
Must be one of those days.
Simon's stuck in a dialogue loop as usual. Okay. Is this enough for us to have first place? Yes, no. Ooh, we even got dragonflies? Maybe this will do it. Unironically, that might have done it. Yes. Did it, chat. Number 1. Okay, we didn't quite need it, but still. Dazzling Halo. Hunter coins we no longer need. What a shame. I guess we'll go collect our reward. And then we'll be all set up for the completely outrageous plot. I'm telling you, chat, listen. The plot already went off the rails. It pretty much has not recovered since we summoned the giant space griffin and suddenly Centaur. And the whole nonsense of, oh, you know, we find the father's still alive, but then we kill him. Like, there's a lot that's just kind of happening right now. But oh boy, chat, when we get to the next session. I cannot wait, chat. I cannot wait. So I want you to think, for people that have not played this game before, I genuinely want you to think what attributes you associate with each of the characters we have in the party. Whether it could be things like courage or things like that. And I'm letting you know, there are a couple that are really controversial that the game ends up picking. And I'm very curious what the chat will think about it when we get to that point. So just be aware. I don't need to do anything else here. We have all the bounties in the game. So let's go get our first place prize, I guess. Oh god, these characters are here? Gross. Amia's completion check. You completed the 100 rankings. Congrats, you have a Desert Claws outfit. You attained the Desert Claw outfit. I like that they just had it. You completed the Frog Log. Well, congrats, you have a Midnight Cloak. Attained the Midnight Cloak. That's actually kind of neat looking. All free rare, so be careful with it. Hope we complete another section soon. So, quarries, we have very little to do. We've not started Insectron. Factory, we're hilariously not close. Rare item, it says we're 12% off, but we only need one more item. The hunting record is gross. I don't know if I'm doing that one, chat. It requires us to grind like 20 to 30 kills of every single enemy. I don't know, chat. I don't know. There's enough grinding. It tells you more about them. It could look like your dad you just met a bit ago. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna finally upgrade out of this. I don't think our defense has changed. Or our defense changed, but our elemental resist, I meant to say. I don't think changed very much there. So who is the cloak? Is this Simon's ability? No. No, I didn't want to play stupid. This game, don't eat my inputs. Characters. Who has the other outfit? I honestly don't know. Is it another Zerard outfit? It looked like a male uniform. Okay, it is. How is this demons and goblins that invade the hearts of the weak? I'm sorry, what? That's the description of the armor? Oh, we can't not see this. Like, what the heck is it talking about? Okay, I kind of like our Desert Claw outfit. Oh. It's different. I kind of like him more with blue, but I can see for people that like red.
Hey, how long we gonna stand around?
It feels very villain vibe. And we kind of have a dark version of Desert Claw's outfit. I guess it's fitting we beat the game like this. Also, I'm not gonna lie, when I looked at the gun from the side, it looked like he had like a toy doll. Because I couldn't see the handle of the gun, it looked like the weird feet of some kind of squid thing. Yeah. Zegriff's looking pretty good. I like the blue sword with his blue outfit a bit more, but we'll try it. I'm not gonna lie though, there's another character that's very questionable. We're gonna look at Kasala one more time.
I wonder how far we've gotten.
Kasala, I really don't like your new outfit. I'm gonna be honest with you. If the helmet's kind of a deal breaker for me. We'll have to swap you out to something else later. Jupus I can live with. I don't like most of his outfits, but this is probably the most normal, I guess. There we go. I guess it'll be kind of funny if you play like the equivalency of a New Game Plus. And you just have this outfit. I'm assuming there's a New Game Plus in this. Honestly, as I said before, we never beat it last time. But anyway, I guess we'll just go to the next area. And we'll save right in front of the sanctuary. I think I'm just gonna put the Phantom robe back on her. Honestly, I like the dark colors more on her. If it's between these two outfits, it's like no contest for me. I'd rather have the dark robe. Anyway, we gave each outfit a little time in the sun, as it were. Let's go ahead and range our items by equipment first. That way I can get rid of our armor, hopefully. Yeah, see, we went through all that trouble to make a Tengu Cross DX so that we just got one randomly at the end of the game. Kinda sad, but very true. Okay, so at least we freed up our inventory slots a little bit more. Goodbye, goofy pirate outfit. Goodbye, armor that we don't love. Okay, so we freed up 38 tiles, chat. So you know we're gonna run out of space. That's basically what I'm getting at. There's no way. There's no way we're keeping everything we need here. Okay, I'm gonna store the chips because I don't need these. most of this can go away at this point. So maybe we have some free slots for us later. I only have 4 strength stars, which does concern me a little bit. But we'll see what we could do. As I mentioned before, we're kind of at a point in the game where resurrection is useless unless I'm using it to just survive like random fights between bosses. Almost everything between now and the end of the game is going to be one-on-ones. So yeah, that kind of sucks. Not gonna lie, Chad, it kind of blows. Like, we're gonna have a chapter where we get to experience bosses as they should be, and then after that, no. Hope every character is good enough for the one-on-one, because you're in trouble. Okay, so I guess we'll just head to Mariglen and save at the other save. We'll try to gather our thoughts on the plot of this game. It's quite something. That'll be a good break point for now. But hey, we got an actually interesting looking outfit, so I'll give him that. The Desert Claw for completing the Hunter's rank makes sense in terms of, you know, you're trying to become Desert Claw, and therefore by completing everything there, you get the outfit that looks like him. And I like the darker colors more than his brighter colors. Although maybe the brighter colors are more because he's wearing a cloak. So anyway, let's save. We gotta talk about the plot very briefly. So I'm still not over it, chat. So you're telling me that everything here just took place 10 years ago and just everybody forgot about Eden? This is like the bathtub situation in Suikoden. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I mean, like, most people will remember major events. Do you know what I mean? Especially in a world in which, you know, space travel is possible. It's not like they don't have recordings. And then I guess they've just been kind of fine for 10 years? I was thinking more if at least time stopped while they went through the gate. It would explain why Mother hasn't really taken over everything. But honestly, if there is a literal planet-destroying life form, and it's been on the planet for 10 years, isn't that just kind of a bad enemy? Like, just... Why is it taking it 10 years to destroy the world at that point if it could just take over everything nearly instantly? Right, chat? It's just like the sense of time and scale don't really make sense with the power that it's trying to do. Also, like, why did they name it Mother? Like, did it declare itself as Mother, or are they naming it just because? I'm still not quite over the space English thing either. I mean, I guess we did hear Mother speaking to us briefly in the game. So maybe she also is aware of space English, question mark. I just can't get over 10 years. I just can't get over that, chat. It's like the 7 years thing in Tales of Destiny. Just my brain is trying to wrap around it. So like, there's so many things that they could have done in the meantime, where they're like, oh yes, we sectioned us off from the rest of the galaxy. But then it's like, but then Mother could just leave, because presumably they're in another galaxy in general. I don't know. The more I think about it, the less it makes sense. But if they somehow stop time, I honestly don't think I'd be having problems with this. But it's like, if all they did was move in space, then nothing stops Mother from just leaving during this time. So why did it take Mother 10 years to not really do anything? Oh my gosh, chat. But yeah, I love that I love that the father, aside from his like 8-minute monologue, just happens to know everything. It's just like he just dumps all of this nonsense information on us all at once. He's like, listen, even though nobody was able to defeat Mother, I know exactly what she's weak to, but only I apparently know about it and chose not to tell literally anybody else. I feel like literally anyone else could have probably told you this. Maybe my advisors, maybe they probably should have known what its weakness was. Did we ever want to assemble the super weapon for the hero in 10 years? Nah, we don't need to do that. Rex says, maybe there's something that fuels her so you couldn't consume the planet and make the rest of the galaxy, so biding time. I don't really know. It, like, again, they framed it as they moved to a different space and time. But then time seems to be traveling normally. And it's not like they're in a pocket dimension, they're just in another galaxy. So they should be in the same universe. Unless they just wrote the wrong words there, I guess. I feel it's like the equivalency of, there's a really large fire here. Let me move it to another forest. That will protect my city. But I'm like, but it's still gonna do damage. You didn't really... And then it's like, but then you have the ability to make a whole planet do this? So you decided to then gate off an entire planet, but you couldn't localize it to just hit the boss? But you have something that's like a world scale event, and then you also decided to construct something to unlock it during this entire time, and then you decided that just one robot was good enough to hide the keys? Like, it's just wild. It's like, I'm just like, this is the stupidest plan from them. Like, the more you think about it, the less it makes sense. They had to tell us from a plot standpoint that these are the things that they were doing, but yeah, the plot is whack. It's just like, I'm like trying to put it through and like think about it from their perspective, that even if they think so-and-so is a savior, like, why wouldn't they give better clues or do other things for it? And then, like, what would have happened if the time stop person was here? Like, there's so many things they could have asked for help other than from the Star King. I don't even feel like they explored any options. They're like, you know what? We're just gonna section ourselves off in another space and maybe time, question mark. Honestly, that plot point still doesn't make a lot of sense. But then they're like, we could defeat all the monsters except like, it didn't even seem like they were like totally helpless against Mother. Because they're able to kill a lot of what Mother can do. So I just feel kind of confused. And I feel like if you have the ability to warp a planet, why wouldn't you just like warp Mother into a black hole? I'm just saying, chat. Like, if you can relocate an entire planet, why wouldn't you just warp her into the sun or the black hole or something and just one-shot her? Like, maybe they're worried that she would absorb energy from the sun, but surely they wouldn't be worried that they would take power from a black hole because plot demands it, apparently. I'm just like, just put yourself in their shoes. I'm like, this is the most logical thing that they've done. And I like, oh, also I like that they made us, that it's our trial to determine if we're good enough to go kill Mother, is to just go kill the father. It's just like, that's kind of messed up on so many levels. Like, what if Kasala didn't come with us? What would have happened to the plot? Right? Because it's not like they said, you know, oh, we sent her away knowing she would bring the Star King back. They didn't put a hook in there. They just kind of shot her off so she could live in a world without Mother. But then, like, a lot of these things seem to revolve around her so far. So, like, would we not have been able to get the kindness Jerubellum, and would we have just been screwed when we go to forge the super weapon? Because it's not like any of us know the king. So it'd be like, okay, random guy who we don't know. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. And it's like, so this also brings another question in. So it's like, did all the other people that went to go fight Mother not forge the super weapon? Is it because the king just decided not to tell them? Is that what the plot is? That hundreds of soldiers have died because the king's like, nah, I don't need to tell anybody. Listen, I know there's a big old super weapon that is apparently going to defeat Mother, but we don't need to help the hero for that. We don't need to do any of that here. Destiny, jazz hands, yeah, pretty much. So I just feel like that we needed to explore the plot of this element of the story. But oh boy, chat, let me tell you, I really hope you don't miss the next 2 sessions. One, you're gonna see the stupidest cutscene in the game. I know it's really hard to top the outrageousness of Steve having the dead spirit of the scientist's son in his body. I know that's really hard to top. What are the next sessions? It should just be Tuesday, Thursday next week. And Thursday should be us just attempting the end of the game. And I want you to know, chat, it is probably going to be a struggle. I kid you not, chat. Bring something to eat, get comfy. It's going to be like an hour and 10-minute long boss battle. It is brutal. It is completely brutal. And if at any point, chat, I die in this final boss fight, I have to go through every single boss fight leading to that final boss fight again, which is awful. I would just like to state, I really hope I don't game over, but I will probably game over at least once. There is a very unfair mechanic in the final boss fight, which you will see, hopefully, not more than once when we go to replay this. I might try to shortcut it a little bit. There may or may not have been a rage quit last time. The fact that those cutscenes are unskippable makes me really mad. If you could skip those cutscenes, I don't think I would care. The fact that there's like literally 30 minutes of unskippable cutscenes in that boss battle is just painful. It's like, oh. The reveal was very interesting, but I don't want to sit through the reveal every time. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking, because you're generally able to skip stuff in this game, just not those for some reason. It's very unfortunate. But anyway, chat, enough semi-spoilers. We're going to, I guess, pause for now. So there is a very strong chance we will be done with the game in 2 sessions. We will explore the post-game. I don't know how fun it is, question mark, but we'll give it a shot. We might mess around with bug chests in kind of like an offshoot. I don't know if I want that to take up like a main week that we stream, but we might just mess around in bug chests while we're bored or doing other things. So we might be able to do bug chests while also doing PSO grinding or something like that. I'll think about it. We might be able to auto press buttons and win with PSO. It should be doable, question mark. So we'll see. We might have a kind of dual thing going on with it. I don't think I need to think super hard with bug chests. There's certain tried and true strategies. We just need to raise them mostly. But anyway, chat, I think that's all for now. I think we've talked about the plot, but yeah, oh boy, we are in for both an outrageous ride and a ridiculously unfair and unbalanced encounter ride. So look forward to that. But for now, chat, I think that's enough little teaser for next time. Let's go ahead and say goodbye to YouTube. So if you did watch to this point in the video or the VOD, just like to say thank you again for watching, and hopefully see you in the next 2 parts.